Let's get this party started right. All right, got our drinks. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Am I cold? I hope I'm not cold. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, let go. I always talk to you guys first. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Is anybody here with me? Hello, is anybody here with me? My time is off on my watch. Golly, my watch has been dead for 2 days. Hello, hello, hello. Is anyone here? You guys, can you answer a question for me? What is the easiest way to burn calories? Can anyone answer in the chat right now? What is the easiest way to burn calories? What's the easiest way to burn calories? Do you know the easiest way to burn calories? Let's say if you go and have a big meal, what do you normally do in order to burn your calories? If you don't know, I'm Tony Fine, your Fine Fit sister, and I'm going to help you create a healthy, sustainable relationship with food through portion control. And my first question of the day is, what is the easiest way to burn calories? Thank you, Nikki, but how would you actually do that? So I see calorie deficit, I see water. Now, what do you mean? Drinking water is the easiest way to burn calories? What is the easiest way to burn calories? I get this question all the time. What should I be doing to burn calories? What should I be doing to burn calories? Can you guys answer for me? Hello, hello, hello. If this is your first time in the room, put first timer in the chat, first timer in the chat, first timer. But if you've been in this chat a couple times, put family. That means you absolutely are dedicated to changing your life and your relationship with food. So put family in the chat if you've been here a couple times. If you're a first timer, put first timer. Got some first timers. Do the deed. Thank you so much. Doing the deed burns calories. Doing cardio burns calories. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Tawana. How do you burn calories? What is the best way to burn calories? What is the best way to burn calories? We got a lot of first timers in the room, and I'm so happy about that. I'm Tony Fine, your Fine Fit sister, and I help you create a healthy relationship with food through portion control. I am live every single day. I answer every single question that I come across, and my goal is just to help you. So cardio is the number one way I'm seeing people say burning calories. Eating burns calories. Oh my God, who is that? Grifty Grinds said it. Good morning, Chanel. Chanel on my simple meal plan down 15 pounds in her first 3 weeks. So proud of Chanel. Hello, Kitty. Hello, Cece. Cece is a first timer and your family now. If this is your first time, it doesn't take long to become family. It does not take us long at all. Every single day I'm here, live every day, every hour. I try to be. I definitely try to be. So, what is the best way to burn calories? Give me some more options. I've seen a couple. Drinking water, doing cardio. What else would you say burns calories? What is the best way to burn calories? Hello, Latia. Hello, Pray. Hello, Kristen. Hello, Fada. It is your first time here, and I promise it will not be your last time here. If you open up your ears even a little bit, you're going to walk away with this live with so much information on how to transform your body over 2023 to truly get where you want. Breathing. Oh my goodness, someone said it. Heavy lifting, weights. Yes, she's live every day and positive. I appreciate you. Calorie deficit. Oh my goodness, this must be family in the room. Family in the room right now knows exactly where I'm getting at. The best way to burn calories is don't eat them. The best way to burn calories. This is like such a top question I get. How do I burn calories? How do I burn calories? Don't eat them. Don't eat them. Don't eat them because your body is already burning calories right now. Your body is burning about family stand up. You guys, can we send some likes in the room? Likes cost absolutely nothing. All you have to do is double tap the screen, and this allows me to get to more For You pages, and I would really appreciate that. Yes, yes, yes. It is so much family in the room right now. I can tell by the responses. Now, normally in the beginning stages, if I ask, hey, what's the best way to burn calories? People would say cardio, running, 12, 3, 30, fasting, all these kind of random ways to burn calories. Grifty understands it. The best way to burn calories, simply not eating them. That is the best way to burn calories. I know what you're thinking. What are you talking about? Not eating them. Yeah. So if you've had a big meal and you say, oh my God, I got to burn these calories now. I got to burn these calories. What do? You go run. Well, what would have happened if you didn't have the big meal? What happens if you didn't eat the 5,000 calories? Now you wouldn't be forced to try to burn 5,000 calories in the gym, because that would be almost impossible for most people. Thank you so much, Pretty. I'm over this. Well, my goal weight is 220. I had lost 20 pounds. Congratulations. Keep going, Daquanda. But you have to burn more calories than you intake. Absolutely, Nikki. So let's break down the science behind this. No, I don't take pre-workout. Pre-workout is sleep for me. So the best pre-workout for you is an extra hour of sleep. You need to go to bed. You don't need extra caffeine in the morning to get you all jazzed up only to make you crash later. You need to get sleep. So you got to get a better schedule. And that's what this plan helps with. So your body burns calories right now. The best, most effective way for you to burn calories is simply just breathe. Just breathe. If you breathe all day today, which you plan on doing if you plan on being alive, you're going to burn calories. And on average, that number is around 2,000. Now, your number can be higher or lower, but it is in the range. 2,000 is the range. Hello, fellow early bird, 2,000 is the range. For women, most likely it's going to be lower. For men or people who are heavier, it's going to be higher. But that range is 2,000. Don't think when I say lower, I'm talking about 500 calories. No, or don't think when I say higher, I'm talking about 7,000 calories. I'm saying yours might be 1,400, his might be 2,400, but it's all in that range, close to 2,000. So if you just breathe right now, you guys, can we send some more likes? The likes are so low. I would really appreciate some more likes. So if you just breathe, you're going to burn calories. Good morning, Taylor. Good morning. That's it. That's it. Just breathing. Just breathing. Our body is burning calories. So when we go and have a huge meal, a cheat meal, a meal that we've worked hard for because we went to the gym, how many calories is that meal? Well, for me, when I used to go to Red Robin and I used to get a burger, Southern Charm burger, onion rings, and a milkshake, that used to be 5,000 calories. So I would try to go to the gym and burn calories. But I didn't realize if I simply just did not eat all of that daggone food from Red Robin, I wouldn't have had to burn off all those daggone calories. And it's almost impossible. I've never a day in my life burned 5,000 calories. Now listen here, you guys. People think I'm exaggerating. I've never in my life burned 5,000 calories, but I'm a marathoner. I'm someone who runs marathons. So even on a marathon day, or a day where I would have run 26.2 pounds, I've never burnt 5,000 calories. The average marathoner is only going to burn anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 calories running 4 to 5 hours a day. So don't think that you can go and eat Red Robin like I used to, 5,000 calories worth of food, and then go and burn those calories in the gym in the next hour. That's impossible. You're not going to burn 1,000. You're not going to burn 1,000 calories in an hour, let alone 5,000 calories. And that's how many calories I was eating. So no wonder I had auntie arms. No wonder I had auntie arms and double chin and belly fat, because I was eating more calories than I was burning. So follow me. If you're eating more calories than you're burning, that is how you gain weight. That's what a calorie surplus is called. Hello. Breathing. Yes. Tony Child, thank you so much. What about people trying to tone to lose a little? What is toning? There's no such thing as toning. There's no such thing as toning is not a real thing. Toning is a soft word made by a man and an ad executive in the 60s or something. Instead of saying building muscle, he called it toning and sculpting, because women want to feel more comfortable toning and sculpting. Toning is not a real thing. I want you to know, write this down, you guys, write this down. Even if you're watching me on TikTok right now, you can actually go to the notes section or the text message section in your phone and write this down. Don't ever forget what I'm getting ready to say. There are only 4 ways to change the way your body looks. 4 ways to change the way your body looks. The first way to change the way your body looks, gaining fat. Gaining fat will change the way your body looks. So there's 4 ways. The first one, gain fat. Only 4 ways. What is the second way to change the way your body looks? The second way to change the way your body looks, lose fat. Losing fat makes you change the way your body looks. There are only 4 ways to change the way your body looks. Hello, Marshall. I go live every single day. Every single day I'm live. If you check, I'm usually live about 7 to 8 a.m. But if you don't see me live right now, you'll see a pre-recorded live later on. So gaining fat is the first way to change the way your body looks. Losing fat is the second way to change the way your body looks. There are no other ways other than these ways right here, you guys. Losing fat. What is the third way to change the way your body looks? And by far the worst way to change the way your body looks, losing muscle. Losing muscle is the worst way to change the way your body looks. Losing muscle, by far, the pits. This is just bad. This is bad. Losing muscle is the worst way to change the way your body looks. It is so counterproductive to your overall metabolic goals. It's counterproductive to your bone density. It's counterproductive to your aesthetic. You end up looking flabby, saggy, excess skin. Losing muscle is the worst way to change the way your body looks. I want you to think about people who lose muscle. Usually it's people who are older. Good morning. Hello. No, this isn't. So I want you to think about people who are older. Older people lose muscle, but that's because of old age. We tend to lose muscle as we get older. This is something that's going to happen to all of us as we get older. So that's not anything you can help. Who else loses muscle? Sick people lose muscle. Again, someone who cannot help losing muscle, someone who's sick in the hospital, they lose muscle. Who else loses muscle? How else do you lose muscle? By overtraining, too much cardio, becoming a cardio legend. All you're doing is losing muscle. This is not helpful. Who else loses muscle? People who undereat. So you often see this body type associated with people who are on extreme diets, keto, fasting, juicing, weight loss surgery, Ozempic, Manjaro. Those extreme low calorie diets require you to undereat. When you undereat, you lose muscle. Losing muscle is by far the worst way to change the way your body looks. If you don't learn nothing else from this live, learn this. Losing muscle, terrible, terrible, terrible. All right, now what's the best way to change the way your body looks? The best way to change the way your body looks, the most important way, the way that we subscribe to here is building muscle. You should have been able to tell that. You should have been able to know that. If you're watching, if you're paying attention, the first way to change the way your body looks, gain fat. The second way to change the way your body looks, lose fat. The third way to change your body looks, lose muscle. So what is the logical fourth way? Gain muscle. If you notice, if you're paying attention, everything I'm talking about is either muscle or fat. I'm only talking about muscle or fat. I'm not talking about water weight. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about muscle or fat. Those are the ways that you change the way your body looks. That's it. That's the key. So the best way to change the way your body looks, gain muscle. Gain muscle, gain muscle, gain muscle, gain muscle, gain muscle. Gaining muscle is by far the most important way to change the way your body looks. So for a lot of people, they think when I say gain muscle, they think I'm talking about this. They think I'm talking about this. I'm not talking about this. No one's talking about this. This is not realistic. This is not anything that your body is going to look like. There's no way in the world you are going to go from a couch potato to a person who picks up a weight and turns into a huge bodybuilding woman. That's impossible. This is like thinking you're going to turn into LeBron James. Not even just an NBA player, but the best NBA player in history. Yeah, I said it, you guys. Don't fight me. Okay? So this is literally so unrealistic. Where I know with women especially, we think when we talk about gaining muscle, we're talking about becoming super muscular, so scary. She-Hulk. This is irrational. This is an irrational fear. I want you to think about every single time you've seen a woman that looks like this in your real life. Not on TikTok, not on Instagram, not on Facebook. I'm talking about at your grocery store, at the food line, at the post office, at your job. Have you ever seen a woman who looks like this in your real life? You've never seen this person before. This person does not exist. This is just something that exists in our nightmares. So what they did to help women, because women think that building muscle means getting bulky and getting masculine. That's not what building muscle means. When we talk about building muscle, we're talking about literally just creating a shape. Creating a shape. So there is no such thing. There's no such thing as toning. There's no such thing. When people refer to toning, they're talking about the act of gaining muscle. However, they just use the word toning because they don't want it to seem too abrasive, too, scary. But when we talk about toning, we're talking about building muscle. So let's work back on some of these words that we often say. A lot of times we say, hey, I'm going to lose weight first, then I'm going to tone. I'm going to lose weight first, then I'm going to tone. I'm going to lose weight. Do you understand what you're saying when you say that? When you say I'm going to lose weight, you're talking about losing fat and muscle and water. Weight loss is a combination of fat, muscle, and water. So when you talk about losing weight, you're actually talking about losing muscle. And didn't we just say losing muscle is the worst thing to do to yourself? Losing muscle is the most counterproductive thing to do to your body. Losing muscle is the worst. So when you talk about weight loss, we're talking about muscle loss. We're talking about why the hell did you do that? Why did you lose muscle? Who cares about fat? The little bit of fat you lost when you were doing it. It doesn't matter because you lost muscle. And if you're losing muscle, you're losing in general. So when people say, hey, I want to lose weight first, then tone, what they're talking about is losing muscle and then only going back to try to build muscle. Well, come on, man, the math not mathing. Why in the world would I want to lose muscle to only go back and try to build muscle? That's so silly. That's like divorcing somebody only to marry them again. Why'd you divorce the man in the first place? If he was a bad guy, you should have left him alone. Why did you divorce him? Doesn't make sense. You're not going to leave somebody who's good only to go back later. So muscle is a good thing. You don't lose muscle only to try to get it back later. Instead, what we focus on this plan is only maintaining and building muscle. So if you want to do that, click my username, take it to my TikTok account, enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you right now how many calories you should eat every single day in order to lose a pound a week, but also maintain and build more lean muscle mass. That's all this plan is. So get the 90-day dream body and use the discount code 40 now. That's all this is. Let me read some comments. How did you start running? I started running. I became a marathoner because I was overweight. I did what a lot of overweight people do. We start running. Sometimes when you don't know where to start and you don't know that your eating is the reason why you're overweight, you begin to do extreme things like start running. So I started running because I was big. That was it. So what happened to my body? Of course, I enjoyed running. I enjoyed being a marathoner. You get to see incredible places around the world or around your city, wherever you're running, that you normally don't see. So it's a great activity. But would I suggest that you become a runner in order to lose weight? Absolutely not. Because this is what my body looked like after I became a runner. So I started running to lose weight. I didn't know that I was losing muscle, and I didn't know that I would end up looking like this. So that sucks. This sucks. And you know what sucks more than that? Whatever you do to lose weight, you have to do the same thing to keep it off. So can you imagine? I was big. I started off big. I started running. I started doing keto. I started fasting. I just started doing all this crap all at once. So I lost lean muscle mass and I ended up looking terrible. I looked like a busted balloon. I looked deflated. I looked, not good. I looked sickly. And then what happened to my body? Well, obviously I stopped running because you don't want to run forever. If you have to train for a marathon, we're talking about hundreds of miles every single month. That's very taxing on your body. And when you don't have good nutrition, that's almost impossible to keep up. So before I started running, I looked like this. Then I started running and then I looked like this. So I didn't look good at all. Let's be honest. And then obviously I stopped running because I just got tired of it and I wanted to do something different with my life. And guess what happened to my body? It went right back. It went right back. That's what's happening to your body. 95% of people who lose weight end up gaining the weight right back, because whatever you do to lose weight, you have to do the same thing to keep it off. To lose weight, I became a marathoner. And then, of course, I stopped being a marathoner because I wasn't in it for the love of it. I was in it just for weight loss. So when the weight loss stopped, I stopped running and then I gained the weight back. So what do I want you to do? Don't become a runner to lose weight. You're wasting your time. Instead, create a healthy relationship with food through portion control. Get a sample meal plan from the link in the bio, LQ, and use the discount code 40 now. Does that mean that you shouldn't run? Absolutely not. But I want you to become a runner because you want to be a runner, not because you want to lose weight. That's counterproductive. I read the comments top to the bottom. I apologize about the delay. Do you burn more calories than you intake? Yes. There's no like button. Double tap the screen. That gets me onto more For You pages. It doesn't give me a single dollar. It just gives me more For You pages, more people who can learn how to lose fat and build muscle. So I want you to double tap the screens right now, you guys, as much as you can. I truly appreciate it. Hello, Tashinda. I hope you are doing amazing. Okay, gaining muscle is by far the most important way to lose weight. You have multiple C-sections, get a sample meal plan, link in the bio. Gaining muscle is the most important way to lose weight. That's all this plan is. But how? Let me make sure I'm not. Thank you so much. Miss Lady, may I ask you to slow down? If you're trying to lose weight, 60 pounds, how can I do that? So let's talk about how you're going to lose 60 pounds or 100 pounds or 5 pounds. Do not lose me, you guys. Please send some more likes so we can get more people in this room. Because when we talk about, let's talk about what happens Let's talk about what happens. It's the end of the year. Everyone is making New Year's resolutions. We all want to lose weight. We all want to save money. We all want to get to a better place. How will you actually get there? You have to have a plan. So use my TikTok account. Take it to my link tree. Enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number. Get the 90-day dream body plan and use the 40% off discount code. So let's talk about how this plan is about building muscle. This is not a weight loss plan. Remember, because if this was a weight loss plan, you end up looking deflated, flat, saggy. I don't want you to lose weight. Instead, this is a muscle building plan. I want you to look good. I want you to have your dream body. That is what this plan is. Join my Facebook family if you want to see thousands of other people who are also doing the same plan, right? So when we talk about building muscle, why? Because if you were to get a DEXA scan, DEXA, it's a scan of your body. It'll tell you how much of your body is muscle and how much of your body is fat. This is what your body is made of, muscle or fat, muscle or fat. So if you get a DEXA scan, Google it. There are areas in your town that can offer these things for you. They're about $100 to $150. No, I don't have any personal areas you can go. You'll just have to find one close to your town. It's worth it. It's worth it. Because let's talk about goal weight. A lot of people have goal weights. Let's say you're 300 pounds. Let's say you're a 300-pound person and your goal is to get to 150 pounds because everybody wants to be 150 pounds. Let's talk about why this is a terrible goal. Let's talk about you think you want to lose 60 pounds, but I'm telling you, you probably don't want to lose 60 pounds. You think you need to lose 20 pounds, but I'm telling you, it's probably not 20. You're talking about weight, and I'm not. When you lose weight, you look like this. I'm not talking about weight. I'm talking about muscle versus fat. I'm talking about body fat percentage. That is what dictates how good you look. So I want your body fat percentage to be about 20% body fat. That's how you look like this. That's how you look like this. That's how you have a nice shape. That's how you don't have saggy skin. That's how you have less cellulite. Body fat percentage. So about 20% body fat percentage is healthy and it's also lean. So this is my goal for you. My goal is not a number. There's not a number here because if you get a DEXA scan, DEXA, it'll tell you, hey, yes, you're 300 pounds. And remember, your goal was to get to 150. I'm telling you, that's a terrible goal because inside of that 300 pounds, your body is made of muscle and fat. Most of our bodies are mostly muscle. So let's say your body has 150 pounds of muscle in it and 140 pounds of fat in it. What about the other 10 pounds? Because that's only 290. Okay, the other 10 pounds is miscellaneous. I.e. how much your brain weighs, how much your bones weigh, how much your blood weighs. You're really mostly fat or muscle or fat. That's it, muscle or fat. That's it. That's what we're made of, muscle, fat. I want you to think about those old school biology classes you were in. They had a skeleton of a person and it had bones, it had muscles attached to it. And what they didn't show you is the fat that's in front of it. Our bodies are made of muscle and fat. So when you get a DEXA scan, what you'll find is, hey, you're 150 pounds of muscle or however much muscle you are. This is the number I care about. I don't care about any of those other numbers, and neither should you. This plan is all about this number, this number, this number, this number. This number is what matters. I want to break down my own DEXA scan. So I'm about 165 pounds right now. Inside of that, I'm 140 pounds of muscle, I'm 20 pounds of fat, and about 5 or so pounds of miscellaneous. So look at this. Don't care about the fact that I'm 165 or the fact that I'm 20 pounds of fat or 5 pounds of miscellaneous. Don't care about that. Care about the muscle. This is what matters. You and I, you at 300 pounds, me at 165. So this is you at 300 pounds and me at 165. Can you imagine that both of us have this? This is you at 300. This is you at 165, me at 165. You and I have the same amount of muscle in our body. That is what matters. It doesn't matter that you're 300 pounds right now. That's easy. That's quick. We'll get rid of that just by following the sample meal plan and use the discount code 40 now. You lose the fat just by following the plan. But the muscle is what we care about because right now you're more muscle than me, which means you're stronger than me. You're stronger than me. So if you and I go into the gym, I would look stronger than you because I'm more lean, so you can see more muscles. But the reality is you have more muscle than me. And if you go into the gym for just a couple weeks, a month or two, you'll actually work on your form and you'll be able to pick up weights that are heavier than I can. I can't pick up weights as heavy as you. Once you get your form down, boom, That's all that matters. It's just the form. So once you get the form down, you'll find, wow, I really am strong. I can deadlift 300 pounds. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Go off, girl. I can't deadlift 300. I ain't got that much weight on me. You have the muscle in you. That's how you're stronger. So what we care about is this number. And when you're a beginner, you can put on 20 to 25 pounds of muscle in your first year. Me, I'm only going to put on about 10 to 15 pounds of muscle. That's all I can do. I'm not a beginner anymore. So 10 to 15 pounds of muscle is all I can put on year to year. You can put on 20 to 25 pounds of muscle in your first year. That's incredible. That is what counts. That's the beauty of all of this. As someone who's already done this, I can't put on that much muscle, but you can. That is incredible. Don't ever lose that. So let's say if you're 150 pounds of muscle, we want to put 25 pounds of muscle on you. I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, I'm going to look like a man. Oh my God, I'm going to get so bulky. Oh my God. Girl, if you don't be quiet, that's not what this is. You'll never look like this. I swear to God. If you end up looking like this, I give you $1 million. You never look like this. You never look like this. This is like being the LeBron James of women bodybuilding. You got to be in the NBA and be LeBron James. You'll never be in the NBA and you'll never be LeBron James. You can't look like this, and you've never seen a person in real life look like this. So don't think when we're talking about putting on pounds of muscle that you're going to turn into a man. Calm down. When we talk about putting on muscle, we're just talking about getting our body fat percentage lower so you can look more feminine and or more toned or sculpted. You guys, and this absolutely works for men. I'm just using women's photos, right? So let's say you put on 25 pounds of muscle your first year. You killing it in the gym. You're doing progressive overload workouts because those are the workouts that are in the 90-day dream body, and you use the discount code 40 now when you got it. So you are 175 pounds of muscle. Wow. 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 No, you're killing it. I wish I could be 175 pounds of muscle. I wish somebody told me at the beginning of my journey so I could have actually did this, but nobody told me. I didn't know. So when you're 175 pounds of muscle, we want you to get to 20% body fat. That's going to be a nice positive body fat percentage. It's going to get you a really great aesthetic. So you have to do 175 plus 20%, plus 20%, plus 20%. That's going to be 35. That's going 180. That puts you at about 220 pounds. 220 pounds. Now, remember when you started? When you started, you said, hey, man, I really want to get to 150. I want to get to 150. I'm 300 pounds. I want to get to 150. If you would have got to 150, you would have had to cut lean muscle mass to get there. You would have looked deflated, busted. You would have been a balloon that was popped. You wouldn't have looked good at 150. I'm telling you, you wouldn't look good. You wouldn't have, because you would have had to cut muscle to get there. So instead, what we want you to do, what I want you to do, is get to 220, get to 215, get to 210, get to a higher amount of lean muscle mass that you're carrying and a lower body fat percentage. And then get that dream body. That's why the goal weight doesn't work. That's why when people say, hey, I want to lose 60 pounds, I say it doesn't matter how much weight you think you want to lose because that's irrelevant. You actually just need to focus on losing 1 pound of fat at a time by following the meal plan. Use the discount code 40 now because you think you want to get to a number on the scale, but that number on the scale doesn't matter. What matters is how much muscle you have versus how much fat you have. That is what matters. So no more goal weights, no more I have to lose 5 pounds, 20 pounds, 100 pounds. You have no clue how much weight you need to lose because before you thought you needed to lose 150 pounds. And I'm telling you it's closer to 80 pounds of fat. Okay, that's a big difference. Correct, it is. So no more how much I need to weigh. You don't need to weigh anything. You need to have a lower body fat percentage if you want to look good. Thank you so much, Masha. Hello, thank you so much. Do you you'll pay 20, but typical, use the discount code 40 now. Your back is big, get a sample meal plan, lose the fat off of it. So calorie deficit and lift, yes. You're vegan, I have vegan meal plans. Your body fat percentage is 55, that's very high. When your body fat percentage gets over 40, you lower your life expectancy by 10 years. Your body fat percentage is 55. A lot of us say life is too short. Life is too short. Life is too short. Life is too short. Thank you so much, Bachelor. Life is too short. We don't even realize we're actually making our life shorter. As you say life is too short, eating every single thing that you want, you're actually gaining weight. That's how you gain weight, by eating more calories than your body can burn. And the only way to get big is to eat a lot of food or more food than your body's burning. So when we're saying life is too short and we're eating a ton of food, we're actually shortening our life expectancy. With a body fat percentage at 55, you've shortened how many years you actually could have lived. And you've definitely shortened the amount of years that you could enjoy your life. So it's not even just about living. How many of these years are you enjoying? You're in your 20s and your 30s and your 40s and you're on medication. You're on insulin. You're on high blood pressure medication. you're young, but you're on medication. I don't understand why you think this is okay. This is not normal. None of this is normal. The fact that 1 in 3 Americans will have prediabetes or diabetes, which is type 2 diabetes, the kind of diabetes you give yourself through your eating habits and your exercising, is preventable. So you keep saying life is too short and you keep eating everything. But then actually you're only making your life shorter. And for the decades that you have left, because you shorten your life expectancy as a woman in America, you should live to about 80. You should. So how many of those years do you want to enjoy? How many do you want to enjoy? If you're going through your 20s, 30s, and 40s and you're on medication and you've got all these health issues, how are you enjoying your life if you have to worry about if your insulin is going to spike? How can you enjoy your life to its full capacity? You can't. I want you to create a healthy relationship with food through portion control. Thank you, James. Mackenzie, I don't think anything is $100, but BMI is body mass index. It takes, thank you so much. BMI is body mass index. It takes how tall you are versus how much weight you are. BMI is not accurate. BMI is not accurate. But okay, let's talk about BMI. BMI is not accurate. It takes how tall you are by how fat, by your weight. BMI isn't accurate for me. It's probably more accurate for other people. BMI is not accurate for people who are leaner. So let's keep it funky. My BMI is incorrect. If I check the BMI calculator, it'll be wrong. I'm actually lower body fat percentage than it says because I have more muscle. But I have more muscle than most women my age or older or younger than me. So I'm an anomaly. Most people who follow the chart are not anomalies. So BMI chart is inaccurate, but it's inaccurate for people who are usually leaner. It doesn't take into account that people are leaner. Okay, let me reverse this. When I was overweight, my BMI chart was actually accurate. When I was overweight, when I was heavy, it was accurate. It was accurate as hell. But it would frustrate me. The BMI chart frustrated me all the time. Because to me, the BMI chart frustrated me because it told me I was overweight or obese. And I didn't like that. So I used to say stuff like the BMI chart is not accurate. It's not for black people. It's racist. So I called the BMI chart racist. I used to do it all the time. It's not for black people. But then I would fight with the BMI chart, but I would never fight with the plate of food in front of me. So I fought with the chart, but never the plate of food. I would look it up because I wanted something to tell me I was normal weight. And it wouldn't tell me I was normal weight. It would say, no, girl, you're big. So I would get upset that it told me it was big. And then I would go eat a big old plate of food right afterwards and be like, that damn thing is racist. I ain't following up with that shit. And I would go eat. Come on now. We fighting the wrong issues. The BMI chart told me I was overweight, obese. And then I said it was a liar. And I looked in the mirror and I could clearly tell I was big as hell. I was uncomfortable. I had low self-esteem. I was probably pre-diabetic. But I, again, ignored it. I ignored all the warning signs. I ignored the chart. I ignored everything. But I didn't ignore the plate. So is the BMI chart accurate? No, not really. Even though it was. It's mostly not accurate for people who are leaner. And if you're not leaner, you're really not leaner unless you actively go to the gym and push heavy weight. You're probably not leaner. So it probably is accurate for you. That's a reality that I had to face. When I was checking my BMI, it was actually accurate. That's a personal story. Maybe yours isn't accurate, but if you want to get some accuracy, get a DEXA scan, DEXA. It'll scan your body and tell you exactly what's going on. Yes, it'll be available tomorrow. Use the discount code 49. Yeah, true. Kando, do you? Good morning, Jojo. Hello, Nita. I'm not a personal trainer, so if you're like 205, can you still work? Yes. Thank you, Libby. What about sprinting on the treadmill 3 days a week on a speed of 8.7 during intervals, 30 seconds on and off? What about it? That's just cardio. You could also do walking just on 0% incline, 3% speed, and still do cardio. It doesn't matter. You're not tricking your body into losing weight when you move faster or when you do HIIT. There is no way to trick a cellular process. Jimmy Leach will tell you that, the fat burning coach. There's no way to trick it. So you can do all the intense interval training you like. That's very good. Get your stamina up. That's excellent. Will it help you lose more weight than walking? Nah, it's all the same. It's all about how many calories you burn versus how many calories you consume. How often should you be buying a new plan? Every 90 days after the 90-day plan. Hello Kay, how do you lower your body fat percentage? Increasing your lean muscle mass. What's anti-inflammatory? Anti-inflammatory is a meal plan to help you get rid of your sugar and your dairy cravings by not eating foods that inflame you, i.e. sugars and dairy. They're very addictive. They lead to inflammation, bloating, cystic acne, chronic yeast infections. Hey Lydia, I don't like the gym, like outdoors. What exercise can I do for more muscle? You can take some weights outside of the gym and do them outside. You can take some weights outside of the gym and do them outside. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. How do you plan on building a muscle? How do you plan on building a muscle if you don't want to lift no weights? Is this the same for someone who's 400 pounds? Absolutely. How many calories should you eat a day? Use the calculator, enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level, and it'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day in order to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number. So a lot of people say, hey man, I don't want to go to the gym. I want to do calisthenics. I want to do resistance bands. I want to do yoga. I want to do Pilates. I want to keep going to my yoga, my Zumba class. I want to keep going to my cycling class. You can do all those things, but how will you build muscle? That's my only thing. See, that's my thing. How you going to build muscle? Do everything you want to do. Work outside. Go ahead, work outside. But how you plan on building a muscle? Do you have like a plan? You gonna go to yoga to build a muscle? How? How? Tell me. I've been doing yoga for 15 years. I ain't never built a muscle in there. I've been doing Pilates for 15 years. Never built a muscle in there. How are you building a muscle in there? Interesting. Okay, how are you gonna build a muscle doing cardio? It's cardio. It's like, how would you build a muscle? The Zumba class, where you dance in a circle. How are you building a muscle? No, we're not building a muscle. There are 4 steps to build a muscle. So let's talk about building muscle. Even if you have gym anxiety, find a gym that meets your criteria. If you don't like going to the gym, find an all-female gym. Find a gym that has a female room. Go to the gym super early in the morning when only old people is there. Go to the gym late at night when ain't nobody there. Go to the gym. This plan, there's no work around that. It's not like we're not negotiating whether the gym is a place to go or not to go. You need to go to the gym. You have to build muscle. You can start at home, but this is why you're going to need access to a gym because it has more weights. You're going to have more weights. Yeah, all those things, yoga, Pilates, Zumba, great for stress relief. Building muscle? No. Let's get straight to the point when it comes to building muscle. Let's not waste any time when it comes to building muscle. How do you build a muscle? There are 4 steps to build a muscle. The first step is stress. You have to stress your muscle in order to build it. Stress, muscle exhaustion is required to build a muscle. Muscle exhaustion is required to build a muscle. Muscle exhaustion. So a lot of people say, hey, I want to do calisthenics. Can I do calisthenics to build muscles? I don't know. Do you look like this? People who do calisthenics, boxers. So Mike Tyson in his prime, calisthenics lover. Who else does Muay Thai? Who else does calisthenics? Very lean people do calisthenics. So do you look like this? Can you do calisthenics? Shit, I can't do calisthenics, especially at the beginning of my journey. Calisthenics requires that you can do a push-up. Can you do a pull-up? Can you do a full squat? Can you do those things? If you're heavier, probably not. I don't see my old body being able to do a push-up. I couldn't do a push-up. You tell me if you can do a push-up. A real one, not a girl one. Can you pull your body up above a bar? 5 times, 10 times, 15 times in a row? That's what's going to be required if you do calisthenics. And you tell me if this body can do that. My body couldn't. So what can your body do? Well, since your body has a ton of muscle in it that you just haven't activated yet, you just don't know how to use it. What I want you to do is I want you to go to the gym and I want you to pick up a 5-pound weight. 5-pound weight. 5-pound weight. And I want you to push it above your head. That's it. 5-pound weight. If you do the progressive overload plan, this is what it is. It tells you pick up 5 pounds. Pick up 5 pounds. Do it 15 times. All right, now put the 5 pounds down. Pick up 10 pounds. Do it 15 times. Pick up 15 pounds. Do it 15 pounds. 15 times. Pick up a 20 pound. I don't want to pick up no 25 pounds. How you don't want to pick up a 20 pound weight? How you don't want to pick up a 20 pound weight? How do you think you can pick up a 300 pound body if you can't pick up a 20 pound weight? See, here's the reality of calisthenics or anything like this. I love calisthenics. A lot of people do them to maintain and build muscle, but those people are strong. I was just watching a guy do calisthenics yesterday. He's really popular. He does calisthenics, all kind of like handstand push-ups and all kind of stuff like this. He can also deadlift 400 plus pounds. He can also back squat 300 plus pounds. It's not like when you do calisthenics, you don't use weights. People who do calisthenics also lift weights. They're also strong. So if you want to be able to pull your body up and do a pull-up, You also should be able to pick 100-pound weight off from your shoulders. You should also be able to do that, because if you plan on picking up a 200-pound body, 100 pounds should be nothing to you. It should be nothing to you. So how do you get to the point where you can pick up 100 pounds? By starting with 5 pounds, starting with the bare minimum. And then that's how you work up your strength in order to pick up your body. That's when calisthenics becomes a part of your routine. In the beginning, oh God, no, God, no, God, no. How you gonna do it? So stress is the number one step to building a muscle. Stress is required. So how do you create stress in your muscle? A simple thing. Let's talk about auntie arms. Let's say, do you have auntie arms like I did? Auntie arms, those are the big fatty arms. If you have auntie arms, you need to build muscle. Building muscle is required as a part of this plan. Use the discount code 40 now for 40% off. But if you have auntie arm, big arms, and you want to get sculpted arms, beautiful arms, Angela Bassett's, whatever, you got to build muscle, because if you just focus on losing weight, you're going to be left with a flabby, saggy arm. So instead, you want to build muscle so you don't have saggy skin on the bottom. So the easiest way to do that, let's do a bicep curl. Let's say if you do a bicep curl, bicep curl, bicep curl, bicep curl, bicep curl, bicep curl. You gotta build the muscle. You gotta build the muscle. You have to build the muscle. So start off with 5-pound weight. That's easy. Yeah, I know it is. That's why you're gonna go to a 10-pound weight right afterwards. Progressive overload in a 90-day plan breaks this down. That's why you're gonna go to a 10-pound weight. All right, 10 pounds. That's easy too. Shit, this ain't nothing. Good, excellent. I'm glad it's not nothing. Now let's talk about our form when we're doing this bicep curl or any movement. This requires tension throughout the entire movement. So when I say bicep curl, I don't mean, whoa, slow down, buddy. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. You're not building any muscle. You're not keeping the tension throughout the entire movement. You're not doing anything. So instead, I want you to keep your elbow close. Keep your elbow close. I want you to bring that weight down, but I do not want you to fling it behind your body. It should not go behind your body. Keep it tight on your side. So bring the muscle down. Bring the muscle down. Bring the muscle down. Bring the weight down. And when you pick it back up, do not rest it up top. You're taking a break. We ain't taking no breaks. We're not taking a break during this set. Why? If you take a break, you done lost the tension in the movement. Now you ain't gonna build no muscle. Yes, building a muscle can be very exact. It's very simple if you do it correctly. It's almost impossible if you do it wrong. So lift the weight up, stop it short so you're not taking a break. Bring the weight down, stop it short so you're not flinging it behind you, and do it 15 times. So you did 5 pounds, felt like nothing. You did 10 pounds, basically nothing. Now pick up the 15. Oh my God. When I'm saying these numbers, you can start off with a 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pound weight, whatever you have available to you. But listen to me, because this is why you're going to have to go to a gym after a while. Because unless your house has 100-pound weights, you can't stay at your home gym forever. You're going to have to go somewhere. You have to go somewhere, because already you done maxed out on the 5s and the 10s. You don't even need those no more. They were too easy when you do it correctly. Now at the 15 weight, at the 15, it's a little bit more difficult. When it comes to lifting weights, all of your reps should look the same. All of your reps should look the same. They should all be beautiful and perfect. The only thing that will change in your reps, especially as you go up in weight, as you get more expert, is that involuntary reaction. So when you're doing the 15s, it's hard. It's taking you longer to come up and to go down. You have to pay a little bit more close attention. That involuntary reaction that your body has to picking up that heavy weight, that is building a muscle. That is stress. Remember, the first of 4 steps to build a muscle is stress. So that involuntary reaction that your body has to the, oh shit, that is the muscle building. When you did the 5 pounds, you didn't feel that, so them didn't count. When you did the 10 pounds, you didn't feel that, those didn't count. I'm not talking about when you slow down your reps on purpose. That's voluntary. I'm talking about involuntary. When you don't slow down the weights slow you down. So when you're going, that is it. That's it. So that 15-pound weight puts you on your butt. That hurt good. Stress. It's required. How else are you going to build a muscle? So think about every other time you try to build a muscle in Pilates, in Zumba, in on cardio. Has that ever happened to you? The answer is no. Resistance bands are not for beginners, especially for progressive overload. Resistance bands can create this level of stress. However, this could require you to do a resistance band. Like if you had a resistance band like this, it might take 100 reps before your body actually has that involuntary reaction. However, you will get exhausted by rep 32. So think about if you had to do a resistance band. By the time you get to rep 27, 28, 30, shit, you tired. So you drop the resistance bands. However, you haven't actually reached that level of muscle exhaustion that's required to build a muscle. It might take 100 reps before you reach that level. So that's why resistance bands don't work, especially for beginners, because they don't understand how to use them. So let's say you're doing 15, the 15s is hard. You take a break, 60 seconds, about a minute and a half. You don't have time to get on TikTok. You're breathing. Remember, there are 3 ways that fat leaves your body. Fat only escapes your body one of 3 ways. Fat escapes your body one of 3 ways. Fat does not come out of your booty. Don't ever think that fat will come out of your butt. Fat is not poop. So how does fat leave your body? Breathing. But breathing, even if you were on the couch all day, if you were on a couch all day or in a coma, you would still be breathing. You would still be burning calories. However, when you're in the gym and you're lifting heavy weights, you'll find that your heart rate is increased. So you'll be like this. Oh man, look at you burning calories. Look at you burning calories. That's why this part of my 90-day plan doesn't start until day 46. Day 46 is when you go to the gym and start to do progressive overload workouts. Because the first 46 days of the plan, I'm just getting you ready for it by doing walking. The first 14 days of the plan, you do 30 minutes of walking every single day. The first 14 days of the plan is an anti-inflammatory meal plan. It helps you get rid of your sugar and your dairy cravings. You're going to lose 8 to 15 pounds in this time, but you're not going to go work out at all. All you're going to do is walk 30 minutes a day. I'm just getting you on a good schedule of finding time for fitness. Then the next 16 through 45 is a 30-day meal plan. 16 through 35 is a 30-day meal plan. French toast, tacos, hamburgers, ice cream. During this time, you do high-intensity interval training because I need you to learn how to start getting your heart rate up. You do all these workouts at home. I need you to learn how to increase your heart rate. Increasing your heart rate is going to allow you to burn more calories. This is important because day 46 is a part of in the 90-day dream plan is progressive overload workouts. Day 46 is when you finally go to the gym. If you have gym anxiety, find a gym that you can go to. Go early in the morning before the old people, when the old people in there, or late at night when nobody in there. Find an all-female gym. Find a gym that has a female room. If you have gym anxiety, you have to get in the gym because you have to lift heavy weights. In the beginning of this program, day 1 through 46, you could do it at home. But by the time you get to day 46, you have to go to the gym. It's not negotiable. And if you're following this, you understand why. You have to create stress in order to build a muscle, so which means you have to have access to heavy weights. If you don't have anything more than a 10-pound weight at your house, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. So when you're in the gym, after you do the bicep curls and you do the 15s and they're heavy, I'm tired. Good. You're burning more calories. You're actually working out with purpose now, with purpose. So when you do that, thank you so much, KB. When you do that, when you do the 20 pounds, it's not over. You're doing 4 rounds of everything. You're only going to do about 5 or 6 movements every time you go to the gym. And it's only going to take you about an hour each session. And it's 3 days that you go. So 3 hours total of you in the gym. But during this time, it's not no sit down and kick it. It ain't no TikTok time. It's not time for laughing with your homegirl. This is just an hour of just straight dog work. Why? That's how you build muscle. That's how you lower your body fat percentage. That's how you get the body that you want. That's how you do it. It's simple, but you do have to do it. So when you do the 15s and you take the break, pick up the 20s. It's time to go up. You just finished 15 reps of those. So that means that 15-pound weight, it was good, but it's time to go up now. So you pick up the 20s, and the 20s are they seem impossible. The 20s feels like, oh my goodness, I can't keep doing this. The 20s, after 9 reps, it's over for you. After 9 reps, you have to drop them. You ever heard people drop weights in the gym? They're not trying to be extra. It's because I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. That is moving to failure, working to failure. That's how you create stress in your muscle. That's how you build a muscle. So that drop, you're going to start to be the person dropping weights in the gym. Yeah. You're going to be that guy, that girl. So drop the weights. It's too heavy. You only did 9 reps and it puts you on your butt. Good. Because remember, when you did the 5-pound weights for 15 reps, those didn't count because you ain't feel nothing. When you did the 10-pound weights for 15 reps, those didn't count, so you didn't feel nothing. When you did the 15-pound weights for 15 reps, those counted. So you did 15 reps then, those count. The other 30 didn't count. And then when you did 9 reps of the 20 and you had to drop them, those count. So total, you really only did 24 reps. Can you imagine that? You did 24 reps and you built a bicep. 24, you didn't have to do 15 movements around the gym. You didn't have to do a circuit training. You didn't have to do HIIT training. You didn't have to do nothing. You didn't have to do nothing except basically just a couple reps. 24, that was it. Now, what is the next step to build a muscle? Next step to build a muscle. So stress is the first step. You first have to stress your muscle. What is the second step? Rest, 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 rest. My pen. Recovery. So the first step to build a muscle, stress. You do that when you pick up the weight. Thank you so much. You do that when you pick up the weight. The second step, rest. When you take a break, meaning you're not going to do bicep curls again until next week this time. I don't have you do bicep curls twice in a week, or you don't have to do that. So a lot of people ask, when do I do creatine? Is creatine necessary? Creatine. L-glutamine. None of that. None of that. You don't have to do any of that. It's not necessary, especially for a beginner. Where you'll find these things to be helpful, creatine is for people who want to work out in the gym 5-6 days a week. It will shorten their rest and recovery time. I only want you to work out 3 days a week, 1 hour each session. That's all I work out. I don't know why you're going to the gym 5-6 days a week. And if you don't know how to build a muscle, that's not going to help you. Creatine isn't going to help you. It's actually just going to help you hold more water in your muscles, and you'll gain weight by doing it. So you have to first get a true understanding of how to build muscle, and then learn that supplements, good morning, Dammy, my love, supplements are really not necessary for your journey. They're helpful, but not necessary. You don't need anything to lose weight or build muscle. You don't need to take anything. You don't need greens. You don't need that. All you need is a weight and eating less. That's all it is. And then you can learn when you would want to take supplements, whatever. Recovery. So rest is just that time in between, just taking rest. Recovery is what you eat and how much. So do you need to take protein shakes? No. Recovery is how much you eat and when. So if you follow the meal plan, you'll be eating at calorie maintenance or calorie deficit, which means you'll be losing fat. But also it means you'll be getting about 30 to 35% of your entire daily diet in protein. Protein is the building block. So remember when you were picking up the weight and it was so hard to pick it up? What happens was you were stretching your muscle fibers. So when you're stretching them, when you feed your body protein, and I'm not just talking about after the gym, I'm talking about the day before the gym, the day after the gym, every single day, getting 30 to 35% protein in, that protein is the building block for the muscle. So when you stretch out, imagine stretching or ripping the muscles, and then that protein coming in kind of like concrete to strengthen it. So the concrete, you stretch it out. Now we're going to put the protein as the concrete in there to make it hard. Boom. Building muscles. So recovery is in the food you eat and how much. Enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level in the link in the bio. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that. Get the 90-day dream body plan and use the discount code 40NOW for it. So recovery is in what you eat and how much. And what is the last step? Adaptation. The last step to build a muscle is adapting. Adaptation. So remember when you nick yourself and you get a cut and then your body starts to bleed, your body creates a blood clot so you don't bleed out. Or if you rub something really difficult or rough, your body will make calluses in order to protect your hands. So when your body builds a muscle, that's only for protection, because your body doesn't know you're trying to build a muscle, or you're trying to lose body fat, or you're trying to improve itself. Like your overall look. Your body just thinks, wow, she's trying to hurt me. She's trying to hurt me. He's trying to hurt me. I'm hurt right now. So when you were in the gym and you were ripping those muscle fibers, all your body knew was you were hurting it. This hurt. So what happens when I'm hurt? I have to protect myself. So since you were hurting your body, Candace, your body said, you know what? I'm going to build a muscle. I'm going to build a muscle, because what she's doing is picking up something heavy. So if I build a muscle, I'll be able to protect her from picking that up. That's it. It's just a protection mechanism. So next time you go to the gym in a week, remember, because you're going to rest. You're not going to do a bicep curl again. You are going to go to the gym and do other movements 3 days a week, 1 hour each session, but you're not going to do that same exact movement. So when you go back to the gym in a week and it's time for you to do bicep curls, You start off with the 15s. Off top, you already know 15 is going to put you where you need to be. That's your sweet spot now. So start with the 15s. And then when you're ready to move up to the 20s, you pick up the 20s. Remember last time you could only do 9 of the 20s? This time you could do 12 or 13 of the 20s. You've built a muscle. You increased your capacity. Last time you can only do 9 reps without dropping all of them. This time you're doing 12 reps without dropping them. Look at you. That is how you build a muscle. It's the easiest, most simplest way. So get a meal plan from the link in the bio so you can learn how to do that. You've got to build muscle to increase your metabolic rate, your bone density, to live longer, stronger, to lower your body fat percentage, to look good. You got to build muscle. Keto is the worst. I don't suggest keto. Is it okay to go use the machines at the gym? Weight area is always packed with men. Blue tattoo, I need you to learn how to assert yourself in that area. Weight areas are always packed with men. They are. It's a male dominated area. Go early in the morning before all of those meatheads get there. That's when I go at 4 a.m. I don't want to feel like being pushed out of the gym, but whenever I go to the gym, especially with a woman, we talk about how important it is to be in front of that mirror. You need the mirror. Why do you need the mirror? It's not because you're vain. It's because you need to make sure your form is correct. There's no point in doing a movement if you don't have correct form. So that mirror is where you look at yourself and you say, yep, muscle mind connection. I'm growing a muscle. This is working well. Now, if you're intimidated by the space, that's okay. That's normal. Find a gym with a woman's room. They also have mirrors in the women's room. Find an all women's gym. Go to the gym early in the morning when ain't nobody there. Go to the gym late at night when ain't nobody there. Go to the gym and get in front of that mirror. Yes, you could do machines. However, I want us to start getting more comfortable in that area because you belong there. Men, you got a boyfriend, a husband, a brother. Have you ever noticed he eats whatever he wants and he doesn't gain weight? He eats whatever he wants and he doesn't gain weight. Why does it feel like men can do that? It feels like men can do that because men have more muscles than us. And if you have more muscles, you get to burn more calories. More muscles equals more calorie burns equals eating more without gaining weight. So you are afraid of the men's area. So you go to the cardio room. You go cardio all day long. What are you doing when you cardio? You running away your lean muscle mass. So now you have to eat even less to maintain your weight. Whereas the men are in the men's area and they're building muscle, so they are burning more calories. That's why it feels like they can eat whatever they want and never gain weight because they got the muscles to support them. So we got to start getting more comfortable in that area. Would it make a difference starting with heavier weight? Yes, it would. You can't even do a plank for 2 minutes. Exactly. So you got to focus on increasing your strength. Biceps and triceps for arms, not just curls. Yes, triceps absolutely important there in all of my plans. Let's get the likes up. Thank you so much. You're very weak. It's okay. Start with 5 pounds. Does your meal plan include a lot of supplements are necessary? No supplements are necessary in the meal plan. I love how you acting like you're lifting 15 pounds. It looks really heavy. Yes. When you learn how to build muscle, you should be able to get a pump. I should be able to pump my arm, get a pump like I'm at the gym without a muscle, without a weight. You should know how to get muscle to mind connection. This comes later, but you should figure out how to get a blood pump to your body without a weight available. This is important because let's say if I go to a gym or a hotel and they don't have access to heavy weights, that doesn't mean I'm not going to get a good workout in. That just means, all right, they only got 10 pounds here. Whatever. If I slow down my movement, if I really connect my muscles, I can still get a really great workout in, even though they don't have my weights available. That's another level that you'll get to, but you first have to start at the I gotta lift heavy things stuff, and then you can start to if you ever seen like super strong women in the gym, you'll see they only got like 5-10 pounds. What are they doing with 5-10 pounds? They getting a hell of a workout in. It doesn't require 1,000 pounds to get a workout in. It just requires you to know what you're doing a little bit. Hello, Heg. You just want to eat your Chipotle? I used to eat Chipotle. It was 3,000 calories a day. I would eat Chipotle and gain weight. So if you can do that, you're doing better than me. Or what if you want to work out at the beginning? I'm already in the gym. I just need the formula. Taylor, you could work out in the beginning, but I really don't want you to. Um, why? If you go to the gym and you're on my meal plan, you're gonna lose weight and you're gonna give all that credit to the gym. You're gonna be like, you've been in the gym for 7 years straight, you never lost a pound. The second you start the meal plan, the first 2 weeks you're gonna lose like 8 to 15 pounds, and you're gonna associate that weight loss with the gym, and that will get on my nerves. That would just really frustrate me. If somebody ever be like, oh my God, Tony, I've been doing your workout and I've been doing your meal plan and I've been working out and I lost this much weight, I just roll my eyes. I just, somebody, you've been doing your workouts and you've been not losing no weight. Now you're doing a meal plan and you losing weight. Yes, I want you to separate the two. The first 2 weeks, do not go to the gym. See the beauty in eating how many calories your body can burn and see the results from it. Losing 8 to 15 pounds by simply just eating less. I don't ever want you to think for a moment that you lost weight because you went to the gym. You didn't. You've been in the gym. You haven't lost a pound. You got to start eating less. So I really don't like people to go to the gym in the beginning. And I want you to get a better understanding of why you're going to the gym. If you're going to the gym to lose weight, that's not good. You need to realize that the weight loss is in the kitchen and you following the plan is how you lost the weight. Now go to the gym and figure out that the weight loss is in the kitchen and the muscle building is in the gym. The meal plan is available. Link in the bio. Enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity levels. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that. Can you work out at night? Yes. Are the progressive overload workouts in the plan made into a split schedule? Yes. Can you just eat oatmeal as all your meals? I wouldn't suggest it. If whatever you do to lose weight, you have to do it to keep it off. So to lose weight, you ate oatmeal 5 meals a day, 7 days a week. Now you have to eat oatmeal every single day for the rest of your life to keep the weight off. That doesn't seem smart to me. To lose weight, you had to eat nothing but oatmeal. Okay, now you have to eat oatmeal to keep the weight off. That's with anything. So obviously you're not going to eat oatmeal for the next 37 years. You're going to obviously eat something else. And when you do eat something else, you'll go back into your old habits. So don't do it, Paris. Hey, Paris. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Braid. Thank you, TJ. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Nine. Thank you, Moni. I'm sorry about that. Good morning, Vanessa. Thank you so much, Tomic. You calculated 1,300. Get a 1,300 calorie sample meal plan. Search 1,300 so you can find the meat eaters one. Good morning. Ja, why you said bye-bye? Oh, thank you, Ja. Good morning, Dammy. Love you, Ja. Ja. Thank you, LB. I go to the gym 5-6 times a week because it's fun. I recover enough in my split. Are you building muscle? Over exercising is not going to help you build more muscle. You can work out 3 days a week or work out 6 days a week. You'll still build the same amount. You can work out 6 days a week or 3 days a week. You can work out 3 or 6. It's not like the more days I work out, there's not like exponential benefit to working out more and more days when you're working out correctly. When you if I work out 3 or 4 days this week, I'm going to get the same results if I worked out 7 days this week. So why would I work out 7 days this week? There's other stuff to do with your life. What other stuff do I do? Pilates, cycling, like other activities, snowboarding. If you want to be active, you can be active. But if you're just going to the gym every single day, you're not getting any more additional benefits. Go find something else to do with yourself. Hey, LB, this plan is about knowing that weight loss is as simple as following the plan. You follow the plan, you'll lose weight. Now, let's open up. Let's open up and find other things that we're interested in. You maintain your weight this entire month. A win is a win. Yes, congratulations, Lexi. In the gym 3 times a week, should you work on front muscles than back muscles or legs full? Oh, I like front and back days. Front and back days real good. But whatever kind of split you find helpful or something that you can maintain, but front and back, not a lot of people do that. That's a good one. Hey, SA, did you eat your banana? Yes, I eat a banana every morning before I work out at 4 a.m. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Pray. Hey, thank you, Do It. I'm sorry, I'm trying to read the comments. Thank you, John, for saying that. Big question: more reps or heavier weights? Heavier. But for a beginner, no, but heavier. The goal, shoot, if you could do 6 to 8 reps, get straight to that heavy point, straight to that stress level, and just do, a lot of people, my old programming was even less reps than that. But if you could just do 6 to 8 reps, just heavy, you could get done with your workout faster. You ain't got to do all them reps. Now you lit. That would be better. Lifestyle change, absolutely. Why should you choose the 90-day plan over the 30-day plan? The 90-day plan includes the 2-week anti-inflammatory plan, 2 30-day meal plans, and another meal plan at the end. So a total of 4 meal plans, 2 30-day workout splits, and 4 grocery lists. The 30-day plan includes 1 grocery list, 1 meal plan, and 1 30-day workout split. So it's just more. It's a better deal. Intermittent fasting, when done for weight loss, is just an eating disorder. You starve in the morning, you binge at night. I'm not interested in it. And it also leads to more disordered eating, binging, laxative, detox teas. So no, I don't like it at all. What machines for abs? You can do any machine for abs, but there's no point in doing abs to get abs. You already have abs. You have abs right now, I swear. You have abs. Everybody has abs. If you're sitting up right now, any point during the day, you have abs. I just can't see your abs because fat is covering them. So if you want to unveil your abs and show the world your abs, you just have to lose body fat. So how do you lose body fat? Get a sample meal plan from the link in the bio. Enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number and lose fat. So that is how you see your abs. This is 5 pounds of fat and this is 5 pounds of muscle. They weigh the same exact thing. Weight, muscle just takes up less space. It's more dense in the fact it takes up less space. So if this was your abs, but then this is the fat covering it, I can't see your abs, so it doesn't matter. You don't have to work abs to get abs. All you have to do is unveil them by eating less and maintaining muscle. So get a sample meal plan from the link in the bio so you can do this. Does high rep, low weight lose fat? Yeah. Anything eating less loses fat. How should you do cardio before or after muscle building? Whatever is flexible for you. I do both. It really depends on the time of day. There are benefits to both. When people talk about cardio before or after weightlifting, what they're referring to is the fact that after you weightlift, your heart rate is increased. So think about it. If you go through one of these workouts that I described earlier, where you're like, your heart rate is up. So if you go straight to the cardio machine after that, boom, you're already at a higher heart rate, which means you're going to burn more calories. You can do more intense cardio. All right. That's good. Is that necessary? No, it's not necessary at all. Because if you know the reason why you're doing cardio after your workout, what you should try to do, if you have to do cardio before a workout, get your heart rate up. The only benefits to doing cardio after a weight training is because your heart rate is up. So if you want the same benefits, increase your heart rate before the workout. Jump on a stair climber real quick if you want to get your heart rate up there. Is this necessary? Hell no. I don't do neither of these things. But that's the theory behind it. Heart rate after a workout is increased. So if you want the same benefits, increase your heart rate by getting more intense cardio. Stairmaster is a good one. And you can do it for like 5 minutes. Before I go work out with my Olympic weightlifting coach, I do 5 minutes of cardio. And during that time, it's not a long cardio session. It's just enough to get the heart rate. Just enough to get the heart rate up. What if muscle mass is 55? How do you know what it should be? Dawn, get a DEXA scan, DEXA. The blue is on you. Thank you so much, Dammy. What machine for abs? None. Thank you so much. Pyramid scheme. I'm not sure how that would work. I'm not sure. Every single day I come here, absolutely free, you guys. I answer every single question that comes across my screen. You can join the Facebook family. It's free. You can download the free resources. And I have another thing that we're starting tomorrow because I don't have it today. Starting tomorrow, I'm going to have time where you guys can call. You guys can call me. Call me. Ask me a question because I try to answer these questions. But if you got some more in-depth questions, call me. Will it cost? Absolutely not. Everything's free. The only thing that you would pay for is a meal plan. That's only if you wanted it to just be exact. So you don't have to do any questions. I have a lot of people who haven't purchased anything. They just come into this room and they just learn. I was overweight for 10 years. I had nobody to answer my questions. I had no one to guide me until I met at Jimmy Leach at the Fat Burning Coach. I went to him. I paid him however much he charged me, right? But it doesn't matter how much he charged me because what I was able to learn from him changed my life. For 10 years, I was overweight. Good morning, Ja. I love you. For 10 years, I couldn't get it together. 10 years. Then when I found Jimmy, I thought, wow, he really knows what he's talking about. And every day I would go see him, and sometimes I couldn't even afford to pay him. He would still let me come in, and he would answer every single question I had. Jimmy, but no, Jimmy. No, Jimmy. No, Jimmy. I'm always asking, no. See, that don't make sense, Jimmy. It took me years to get it through my head why I was big. Even though he told me the first time I met him, it still takes a long time. So even for people who are on my meal plan, like Ja, like Jojo, like Dammy, like Conchetta, like April, people who are off their medications, people who have transformed their lives, they still need confirmation that, yeah, you was eating too much. Now keep going. So every day I'm here to tell somebody, girl, keep going. It don't end. You just have to keep going. How do you feel about fasting? Starvation diet? No. You was looking at the workouts, but I damaged my foot. It's okay. Just focus on the food. Hey, Meow. Good morning, I love. Can you talk about stomach fat? Get a sample meal plan. That is true. I lost 100 pounds and wasn't in the gym at all. Now I have to go to the gym and tone. Oh, my God. Yeah. Okay. And remember the words we're using. You lost 100 pounds of weight. You had weight loss. 100-pound weight loss. That means there you are. More than likely, flabby, saggy, excess skin. just like I was. So now you need to go build muscle. People say tone, but there's no such thing as toning. And the reason why I want to separate you from that word and the chokehold it has on the female community is because when we think toning, we think low weights. We think feminine, we think Pilates, we think cardio, we think, hey, not too much. That's a lie. There's no such thing as toning. Toning is actually building muscle. But do not think when I say building muscle, I mean turning into this person, this character. That does not exist either. So it's not extreme like this. When we're talking about building muscle, this is what we're talking about. Building muscle. So toning is not a real word. Toning just means building muscle. So when you go in the gym, do not stop short at the machines. Don't stop short at 5 or 10 or 15 or 20 pounds. You should be picking up 100 pounds. You should be deadlifting. You should be leg pressing. You should be shoulder pressing. You should be lifting weights to build muscle. That is how you get that tone look. 5, 10 pounds ain't going to do it. It's not going to do it at all. So you lost the weight. I'm very proud of you. Now go build the muscle. Build the muscle. Don't tell nobody else you toning. Don't say that word again, because when we say toning, we sign up for toning and sculpting classes. What are those classes doing? Absolutely nothing. We ain't build nothing. Thank you, Treese. I know how to Google very well. Okay, what were you asking? Thank you, Taylor. Good morning. Good morning, Kenny Ramos, who's changed his life and his relationship with food. I'm so proud of you, Kenny. I hope you're doing amazing. Thank you so much, Margarita. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, female boss. I'm trying to read the comments. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Figured more time. Yeah. Hey, since Esenia, excuse me, is walking a good start? Yeah, 30 minutes. I gained muscle with in 1 month. Yeah, you can start building muscle, but building muscle is a lifelong journey. Oh yeah. Okay, thank you, Bobby. Building muscle is a lifelong journey. It is not like I'm telling you, oh, do my 90-day plan, go to the gym, build muscle, you good, sis. What did I say? Whatever you do to lose weight, you have to do it to keep it off. Now, to lose weight, you're just going to eat right. This is a lifestyle you can maintain. It's just about portions. So don't leave the website without your meal plan. Don't leave your website without your food scale. You need a food scale. So that's something. But as far as building muscle, you're going to have to always do that. You're going to have to always maintain your muscle or build it. Yeah. Have you ever, good morning, Miss Yvonne. Have you ever seen an old person in the gym? They be wearing like a full jogging suit. They be fully dressed in the gym. Have you ever seen an old person in the gym? Yeah, that'll be you. That'll be you. I know you're like, what is that old man doing? He's maintaining his muscles so he can be more active, so he can still drive his car and wipe his butt. Whereas his counterparts who don't go to the gym at all, they're in homes and or need assisted, they need caregivers. Okay. Building muscle is like getting money for retirement. Does plates and water exercise? Ask me that question again, Yvonne, so I can understand it. So building muscle is like money for retirement. You need money for when you retire so you can live a decent life. You need muscle for when you get older because you begin to lose muscle and eventually you stop being able to put muscle on and muscle deteriorates. So muscle is what keeps your bones strong. Muscle is also how you can move your body so you don't get osteoporosis, arthritis. So building muscle, I'm not talking about going to the gym heavy, Debbie Chevy. However, you've probably seen videos of like 70-year-old man, 80-year-old woman lifting weights in the gym. That could be you. And that would be a very impressive version of you. Their minds are sharper than their counterparts. If you're an 80-year-old woman in a gym, yeah, it looks kind of funny when you see a super old lady like lifting weights, but that's very incredible because I want you to think about what her sister's life looked like, what her best friend's life looked like. Are they able to move their body? Can they drive their car? Do they have active social lives? As we get older, and especially if our health is failing, you become isolated. Think about how they treat your grandma, how they treat your granddaddy. He don't talk to nobody. He can't walk nowhere. He can't take care of himself. So he gets to sit in a room in a corner. Don't nobody interact with his ass. That's fucked up. That's how people treat you as you get older and you can't do anything for yourself. So think about what kind of old person you want to be. I want people to still talk to me when I get old. I don't want to be in a corner somewhere just because my body isn't able to move. So how do you combat that? Move your damn body now and make sure you can move your body later because they will put you in a corner real quick. Yvonne, yes, does Pilates and water exercises help? Pilates and water exercises are great ways to relieve stress. Will they help you build muscle? No. So still do Pilates. I do Pilates every week. Still get in the water. That's great cardio. Still get in the gym and build muscle and maintain it. You still got to do that. So do all of it, all of it. Workout splits, they're in the 90-day plan in the back. What cardio do you do? 30 minutes of walking. Thank you so much, Lex. What's Olympics? No. Have you heard of 3, 12, 30? Why y'all get me kicked up? Yeah, I just seen a video of a 3, 12, 30 girl going sick on a treadmill. Oh my God. She looked like this. She looked like I used to look when I used to do extreme cardio. Just like this. Thank you, mommy. Just like this. Extreme cardio. How do you lose muscle? How do you lose muscle? Who loses muscle? Old people. As you get older, all of us will stop being able to put on pounds of muscle and we'll start losing it. That's just a part of getting old. Who else loses muscle? Sick people. In a hospital, they lose a muscle. They sick. Those are two people who cannot help losing muscle. There ain't nothing they could do about it. You sick, you old, there ain't nothing you could do about it. Okay, so that sucks. So who else loses muscle? People who do excessive cardio. Yes, 3, 12, 30. Yes, doing excessive cardio and running away lean muscle mass. No. Who else loses muscle? So old, sick, excessive cardio, under eating, under eating, under eating, under eating, under eating. Who under eats? Weight loss surgery, Ozempic, Manjaro, fasting, juicing, and keto, losing muscle, under eating. Okay, so most of those, half of those are preventable. You get sick, unfortunately, ain't nothing we can do about that. So you've seen it before, you know, when everybody was talking RIP about Chadwick, or about, you ever seen like a celebrity and people say, oh my God, they lost too much weight. And then we end up finding out they sick and then they pass away. Yeah. So it is that loss of lean muscle mass that gives you the very sick appearance. The very sick appearance is the loss of muscle mass. Or you see an old person, old people just look old. They look sick. Okay. So if you combine the loss of muscle, i.e. if someone was sick or old, plus the fact that you came from a very high body fat percentage, you end up being very flabby, saggy, excess skin, kind of like a balloon that's been busted. So that's where the look comes from. But of course, you're not sick and you're not old. You're just a person who decided to do a ton of cardio and a person who decided to undereat. Why did you do this? This is the worst thing to do for your body. Instead, you want to learn how to maintain and build muscle. Get a sample meal plan from the link in the bio. Enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you right now how many calories you should eat every single day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number. Don't lose muscle. You're not going to like the way it looks, and I guarantee it. So that excessive cardio, who cares? Excessive cardio isn't your answer. Extreme cardio isn't your answer. It's just going to result in lean muscle mass. And then the only way to maintain the weight loss is to continue with the excessive cardio. So if you're doing 12, 3, 30 to lose weight, you're doing it every single day, every single day, every single day. Cool. You're going to have to do it for the next 13 years to keep the weight off. Do you plan on doing it for the next 13 years to keep the weight off? No. You're only going to do it for the next week, the next month. The girl that I saw was doing like a 30-day challenge. So she literally planned on doing it for 30 days, and in which time she would lose weight. But weight loss is a combination of fat, muscle, and water. So she would have lost muscle. So 30 days, you lose a muscle, which means you're doing a bad job. And then at the end of the 30 days, you stop doing it, which means you gain weight. So for 30 days, you are going through a miserable time at the gym, beating yourself up, losing muscle. And then when you stop going to the gym, 12, 3, 30, you gain the weight back. Where are the benefits here? There are none. Is doing like good cardio, is that bad cardio? No, that's not bad cardio. But when you do that kind of cardio for weight loss, it's a waste of your time. Then it's bad. Thank you so much, Taylor. I appreciate you. Yes, I do every single day. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Good credit. Hey, Sora. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lou. Yeah, I got my water. Sodium, just lower your sodium intake because you're making, unless you go out to eat, if you go out to eat, you can't really control your sodium intake because you're eating a lot of other people's food. But when you make your food on a meal plan, you dictate how much sodium is in your food. How much salt you going to put in there. Don't put that much salt in there. And when you make a whole foods, it's hard to have a ton of sodium in your plan. You answered the question. Thank you so much. Orange Theory, you can do it, but you could just also go to the gym. It's a lot cheaper too. Orange Theory is okay if you do the weightlifting classes. But if you take the weightlifting classes seriously and try to focus on them, it's kind of a waste of your time. I always try to I vacillate between telling you yes or no to Orange Theory, but the reality is it's too expensive. Even if you try to pay close attention, you still don't understand it. And it's a cardio driven class. So I don't really agree with it. Cardio is great. You need cardio to be able to walk and talk, run and skip, walk and chew bubble gum. Cardio is to increase your cardiovascular strength. But cardio for weight loss is pointless. It's pointless. It's not sustainable. Yeah, John, it's lit over in the page you at now. How much should you rest between sets? 2 minutes. I had Where do you find on your page how much calories you need? The calculator, enter your height, weight, age, and activity level. Thank you so much, Delisa. You're the best workout instructor or something. No, I'm not a workout instructor. There are I've done Orange Theory. I do Orange Theory for cardio. If I go to Orange Theory, it is for cardio. It is not for muscle building. Even when I try to make it all about building muscle, there's not enough time spent there. There's not enough reps. It's not heavy enough. It's cardio. That's just a cardio class. It's good, but cardio is not for weight loss. Do your meal plans have vegetarian options? I do have vegetarian sample meal plans. Link in the bio. Yes, about the weight loss is in the kitchen. Yes, crazy because when I lowered my portions, I lost 40 pounds. Never went to the gym. Absolutely, just didn't have any muscle. You got to eat adequate protein to maintain your muscle. Just watching macros. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Kim. Good morning, Alana. Thank you so much, Log. Hey, Momo. Fasting, do it if religious, holistic, and political reasons. Do not fast for weight loss. What's the fourth step to building a muscle? Adaptation. Thank you. You'll absolutely lose weight loss. I lost weight fasting, nothing before 12, after 7, but it didn't seem healthy. Yes, correct. You did lose weight because you stopped eating. Good morning. Good morning. You stopped eating. Of course, when you go back to eating, you'll gain the weight back. Intermittent fasting is connected with a lot of other disorder, eating, binging, detox teas, laxatives. Thank you so much, Sora. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm talking fast. You're late again. It's okay, Miss Sowers. I got a couple more minutes. How do you lose fat back? Enter your height, weight, age, and activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day in order to lose a pound a week. Get a plan based on that. Do you ever show weightlifting exercises for people with bad knees? No, not really. I would suggest a personal trainer in that case. Because bad knees, what are bad knees? It's so many ways that you could have hurt yourself, or so many ways you can improve your strength around your knees. Okay, so no, just get the 90-day plan. It includes the 2-week plan. Will this plan work while on deployment? Do you make your own food? If so, yes. Do we buy the plan for exercise level we are at now? Exercise level you're currently at. My whole eating habits have changed within the last few days of watching you. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Just watching. Just paying attention. A lot of us don't know. So I'm so glad that these lives has helped you change your eating habits and change your relationship with food. Food is incredible. It is not the enemy. We just need to learn what it does to us. Money is incredible. Money is incredible. Ooh, I love me some money. When I was broke, money used to be my enemy. Money was my enemy when I had no money. When I was broke, I was big. I was overweight because I would overeat and I overspent. So I had no money because I was eating all my damn money. That may be you. So when my life was like that, money was my enemy. I just was afraid of money. I didn't want nothing to do with it, because it scared me. I thought I'm going to get in more debt, more debt, more debt. It's because I didn't understand it. I didn't understand money. Food is the same. We don't understand food, so it becomes scary after a while. Food is fun while you're eating it. Then it's scary when the weight is on you and you're getting sicker. We don't understand it. Eat less and move more. That's it. Thank you. That's it. That is it. You can see the muscle underneath the fat. Yes. What state does your meal plan ship to? It's a PDF. It's an automatic download. Anyone can get it. How many accounts do you have? A bunch of them, Danny. Thank you so much. Where's the link in the bio? I done fell in love with this page. Definitely buying a plan. I really hope it works for me. It'll absolutely work for you. It's not a question. It doesn't work for some and not others. It works for every single person. It's based on how many calories your body burns. You begin eating that many calories. So enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day in order to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number. You will lose weight. That's it. There's not a question. It's just about, are you going to do it? It's the lack of self-discipline and lack of understanding. I can see how money and food go hand in hand. Yes, Taylor. And when you fix that relationship with food, I'm telling you, them coins. We spend so much less money on food. I spent $250 a month on food to get healthy. I was spending over $1,000 a month to be overweight. So forget about your biggest muscle, your heart. Yes, yes, yes. No, you're so sweet. Yeah, let's get to 100,000 likes. Oh my God, I would love that. Low key, repping the Buffalo Bills. You know what? I am repping the Bills this morning. You got 21 questions, Job. What you want to talk about on the phone? If it tells you 1309, get a 1400 calorie plan. What did he tell you was the reason I was eating too much? Why was I eating too much? Because I was eating too damn much. There's not a reason why you're eating so much. There ain't no reason. You eat too much. There's of course, you can have deeper reasons. You can have, deep seated issues. You can be a product of a bad home. You could have been abused as a child. Your mother made you finish every single plate. Now you can't lead a plate without finishing it. Okay, okay, okay. What else? What now? What now? At the end of the day, at the bottom of the day, is still eating too much. So what did Jimmy Leach tell me when I first went to go see him and I got a metabolic test, which is what you can do when you click my username and enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number. So when I got my metabolic test from Jimmy, Jimmy said you eat too much. And I Now this is so different than any other coach I had ever met in my entire life. Every other person I had ever went to help me lose weight, and I had tried a bunch of them before. I would go to them and they would sit me down and they would say, what does a normal day of eating look like for you? And I would say, well, normally I would eat, I would I'll eat a salad. I eat salads. I eat salads. Uh I don't eat that much. I'm not a big eater. I do snack. I would just start lying. I would start lying. I would lie. If I right now took the time to ask everyone before they got on my plan, girl, what's a normal day of eating for you? You would lie. You would lie because mainly you don't have a normal day of eating. You don't eat the same thing every single day. And you're a liar. You lie about how much you eat. You lie. You lie. You lie. You lie. You're not going to tell me that you stop at Starbucks and get a 700-calorie drink because you don't know it's a 700-calorie drink and you think it's just Starbucks. You would lie. That's lying. So every other coach I had met before Jimmy Leach, the fat burning coach in Columbia, South Carolina, the fat burning coach in Columbia, South Carolina, use the code 40 now, 40 now. Every other coach asked me, what is a normal day of eating for you? And I would come up with some bullshit to tell them. I would say, salad. I eat salad. Sometimes I eat breakfast cereal. You know, sometimes I skip lunch. I don't really eat dinner that much. Just lie. Just lies. Jimmy didn't ask me no questions when I met him. It didn't matter what I said I ate. It doesn't matter what you used to eat. It doesn't matter why you used to be big. It don't matter. Who cares? I don't waste my time asking nobody what they used to eat. I don't care what you used to eat. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I know what you should be eating, how much you should be eating. So he never asked me how much I used to eating or why I used to eat. He just said, yeah, you eat too much. You should be eating around this many calories a day if you want to lose weight. That was an eye opener for me. Huh? Wait, I'm supposed to eat a certain amount of calories every day? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, well, cool. How do I do that though? Like what is that like? And then that's when I realized I was overeating because I just didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. How was I supposed to know? That's my thing. How was I supposed to know that this meal from Red Robin, Southern Charm Burger, onion rings, milkshake was 5,000 calories and that I was only supposed to be eating around 2,000 calories a day? How would I have ever known that? I would have never known that. I never, and I will only eat this meal. This was just a meal to me. It wasn't like that was the only thing I ate. That was like lunch. I didn't know my lunch was 5,000 calories. And if Jimmy would have asked me, I would have never told him that that was something I ate. I would have been like, oh, I went to Red Robin. I wouldn't have known to break it down and say Southern Charm Burger, onion rings, milkshake, sausage, drinks, 5,000 calories. So it's not important what you used to eat. It's more important to learn how much you should be eating. You can waste your time in the past or you can quickly get to your future. Alcohol, I don't drink it, but you can if you want. How was I supposed to know that Cheesecake Factory slice of cheesecake was 1,500 to 2,000 calories a slice? I would have never known that. Or that they selling it to me. I thought when I went to a restaurant and I sat down at Waffle House or I sat down at Cracker Barrel, I'm in the South, or I sat down at Applebee's, I thought the plate of food they gave me was a serving of food. Yeah, alcohol can slow down your weight loss. I thought a plate. Walk with me into the Applebee's. Walk with me into Applebee's with me, please. Because when I went to Applebee's, I would order a meal on their recipe. I would order a meal from their menu. I ordered a meal. I never ordered two meals. I never ordered a bunch of food. I never ordered a bunch of food. Never. I always worked out. I've always been active, but I was big. I don't know how. Because if I go into Applebee's, I say, hello, everybody go to Applebee's. It's just a restaurant. That's normal to me. That's what I'm thinking. So I go and I say, okay, I will get the shrimp Alfredo. Thank you. That's it. I didn't know that I didn't know that that meal exceeded the amount of calories I should be eating throughout the entire day. I didn't know that I shouldn't have been in fucking Applebee's. And that definitely shouldn't have been going there every single day. And that I didn't know I thought like somewhere in the back or at headquarters, they were saying, hey, every time somebody comes into our restaurant, we need to make sure that they don't blow up or get big. I thought someone was protecting me on the other side of restaurants. I'm thinking that when I go and order a breakfast from Chick-fil-A, this breakfast is an appropriate size breakfast. It's nothing but a little burrito, a little sandwich, it's a little hash brown. I thought it was confirmed through the government or some shit that if someone orders a number one from Chick-fil-A, this is an adequate amount of calories for this person. That this breakfast combined with whatever they want for lunch and whatever they want for dinner is not going to make them big. I thought, like, it's hard for me to explain this, but what I honestly thought. I thought when I went somewhere and I ordered dinner or lunch or breakfast, it had been confirmed somewhere else that this was an okay amount of food for me. It was a portion. I thought it was a portion. I thought it was okay. I didn't know that when I went to Chick-fil-A and I got breakfast, that was actually 1,500 calories worth of food. And that I was only supposed to be eating 1,500 calories worth of food the entire day to lose weight. That breakfast was actually my entire day's budget. And then I still needed to eat lunch and dinner. I did not know. So when you get a meal plan, you have to learn that stuff. And you have to say, I guess I can't eat Chick-fil-A morning, noon, and night. I guess. I had to. You start eating at home and you start eating a lot less meals outside your home. It's the reality of it. But it's also better. I would never eat Chick-fil-A that often now. Ugh. Sora, I taught that fast. Just to update, I'm a week into the detox of the 90-day plan and inches off everywhere. I'm so proud of you, QLA. Is it 11:11? No, it's not. We back up. Yes, sir. How do you feel about pre-workout? You need an extra hour of sleep. Good morning, Tanya. Pre-workout, you just need to go to sleep an hour earlier. How do you go to sleep an hour earlier? Having a meal plan so you can know what you're eating that night. What that got to do with sleep? The fact that last night, what did you do for dinner last night? You bum fumbled in the kitchen trying to figure out what to cook for you, for your husband, for the kids. You don't know what to eat at night. So then you can't find nothing in the fridge. You just going to call somebody to drop dinner off. Okay, now you got to wait for them to make the delivery. Then you eating late as hell at night. Now you still up watching TV. You can't get no good night's rest. You need to get a meal plan so you can start eating earlier so you can go to bed. Go to sleep. You don't need pre-workout. You need sleep. Do you sleep? Yeah, 8 hours a day. You betrayed me. I'm sorry, Sora. They don't they don't care about serving sizes. When you go to restaurants, like at least with big restaurants, like national brands, they have to care a little bit because they do have to put the estimate of the calories on the menu. Those estimates are incorrect. They're not correct at all. They're underestimated. But at least with big restaurants, they have to do that. You think about your local soul food spot. When you have a smaller restaurant, when you're not like you don't have multiple restaurants, you do not have to put calories anywhere. You don't have to put them anywhere. So when you don't have to put calories anywhere, how many calories do you think you would get in that black box from the soul food spot, from the Chinese spot? Chinese restaurants do not have no calories nowhere. How many calories do you think is in that rib tips, boneless rib tip, pork fried rice? Thank you. Oh, you gonna throw in the free iced tea? Of course. It's full of sugar. I'm addicted to it. And they keep selling it to me. And I keep coming back here. I'm addicted to the food they sell. All of the food at the Chinese restaurant is nothing but sugar. It's nothing but sugar. Sugar is as addictive as dope. So I'm addicted. I keep going back to that restaurant. Give me the rib tips. Boneless. I used to hate whenever I didn't tell them boneless and they gave me the bone-in rib tips. It would just kill my whole night. I would still eat them, but it would ruin my night. And then pork fried rice, and then I want a bunch of duck sauce. It ain't nothing but sugar in it. It's just sugar. And I'm addicted to sugar because I'm a crackhead. I'm a sugar fiend. Yeah. So those restaurants don't even have calories nowhere. I can only imagine how many calories was in a plate of rib tips and pork fried rice. I would guess 5,000 plus. I'm not even joking. In just a regular plate. I would guess. Hey, Maya. Michael Jackson said it best is they don't care about us. Oh, Sharon. No, they don't. I just said get 1,400, Lady Q. Applebee's did me dirty. What did they do with hot sauce? Oh no, not the diabetic punch. Yes, the diabetic punch. How many calories is in that? How many calories is in it? Like, they love giving out that iced tea when you don't order over $5, $10 worth of food. This is not, they're not helping you. They are not helping you. I want you to look at what the food them people eating. Oh my God. Look at the food when you go to the Asian restaurant. The food you eat. Do you ever see them eating the food you eat? I never saw somebody who worked at that restaurant eating pork fried rice, rib tips. There, I usually see them eating soup on their time off. Soup, lots of soup. Okay, whatever. But go to the soul food spot. Go to the soul food spot because they're not big in those restaurants. They're not big, mind you. Year after year, I'm coming into the restaurant. I'm blowing up like a fish, like a blowfish. In the soul food restaurant, though, it's different. For one, the soul food restaurant is never open. How long has the Asian run restaurant been open in your town? As I'm thinking about it, all of them have been open for a really, 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 really long time. Really long time. All the soul food restaurants that I know of, they usually close after a year or two. They don't have much longevity. There's something going on here. There's something going on here. There's something going on here. I don't want to go too deep here. But when I go and get the Chinese food, when I used to go get the Chinese food year after year after year after year after year after year, I'm getting bigger walking into this place. They're not getting bigger. They're not eating the food that I'm eating. They're not eating the food that they're serving me. They're smarter than me. But I'm the stupid one coming in here and getting the pork fried rice all the damn time. I'm the doo-doo head. So, but versus my soul food spots, they never stay open in my town for long. Never. They always close it like after a year or two. I guess they can't afford it. I don't know. But you know the difference? When I go to the soul food spot, I always get the same order. I'm getting either fried chicken or fried pork chops. I'm getting macaroni and cheese. I'm getting mashed potatoes, and I'm getting yams. Those are my sides. And I'm getting cornbread. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm getting lemonade. I always know my order. And if they got cake, because sometimes they be real funny, they don't always got everything. I'll take a slice of chocolate cake. You got lemon cake? I'll take it. Whatever. How many calories is in that? I don't even want to imagine how many calories is in it. But this is the funny thing. When you go to the soul food spot, they're big. I'm big going into the soul food spot. They're also big in the soul food spot. Why? We both eating the same food. I'm eating the food, so I'm getting big. She eating the food, so she getting big. I used to only want to go to restaurants, like soul food restaurants, that where the cook had an auntie arm, a big old arm. The fat nodule on the back. That told me she know how to throw down in the kitchen. So I always went to those restaurants because she know how to cook. I didn't realize that she has an auntie arm because she eats a lot of food. And when I started eating her food all the damn time, I grew an auntie arm because I was eating a lot of food. There's a correlation there. We're both eating the same food. And then soon enough, that restaurant will be closed down anyways. But there'll be another one in its place. Something very interesting happening there. Now, sometimes I talk about it, but I ain't going to talk about it too much today. Hey, Delia, bone broth. What is bone broth for? What is bone broth for? What is bone broth for? For weight loss? Come on now. Bone broth is nothing but water. So you're drinking water to lose weight. You're on a fast. You're starving yourself. All you're doing is starving yourself. Of course, you're going to lose weight. That's a starvation diet. It's going to lead to you binging afterwards. So you're not going to actually change the way your body looks. Oatmeal. There are no shakes on the plan. Hello, hold fast. Yes. I did. Get 1400, Lady T. Hey, Fija. Hey, JC. After I do a calorie calculator, how do I choose what plan? How many calories did it tell you to eat every day to lose 1 pound a week? Get a plan based on that number. Water intake, half a gallon. After I do how much protein? 30 to 35% protein for everyone. How do you get in the gym after a hamstring injury? Don't focus on getting better. What is macros? Macros are calories. Every 1 gram of protein is 4 calories. Every 1 gram of carb is 4 calories. Every 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. Macros are just calories. So calories is a $100 bill, and macros is a $5 bill, $10 bill, $20 bill, $30 bill, $50 bill. It's just a breakdown of a $100 bill. Intermittent fasting is the worst. It's a eating disorder when done for weight loss. You need to lose belly fat, get a sample meal plan. Intermittent fasting is just starving in the morning, binging at night. For weight loss, I don't suggest it at all. Absolutely not. You have bad eating habits. Now, all you're trying to do, thank you so much. Yes, I will. All you're trying to do when you do intermittent fasting is starve yourself in the morning and then binge all night. How are you going to lose weight like this? And even if you do figure out how to get underneath your calories to lose weight, what happens when you stop intermittent fasting? You're going to gain the weight back. Intermittent fasting studies show that it leads to more disordered eating, i.e., binging. Laxative, detox teas is a terrible, shitty diet. It's up there with keto. Both of them suck. Both of them suck. But both of them are very popular because they are very easy to understand. Hey, I want to lose weight. I will stop eating carbs. That's what keto is simple. Don't eat carbs. Hey, I want to lose weight. I will stop eating during the morning. Intermittent fasting is a very simple concept for people, especially overweight people. It doesn't take a lot of brain or thought. So people cut carbs or they cut hours of eating. In both instances, they lose weight. But let's talk about how that weight loss looks. Let's talk about it. So you're here, right? And you trying to lose weight. You want to lose weight real bad. Okay, fine. You cut carbs, keto, you cut hours of eating, intermittent fasting. Congratulations, you lost weight. Weight loss is a combination of losing fat, water, and muscle. So now you look deflated, busted like a balloon that's been popped. So who cares if you lost weight? It doesn't look good. And then what's the worst part? What happens when you stop doing keto? Because keto, intermittent fasting, all of it will stop working. It only works for usually a couple months. People do the diet. You can do the diet for like a year or two, but what you'll find initial success in the first few months, then afterwards you'll hit a plateau where you won't really lose any weight. So let's recap. You started here when you started intermittent fasting keto. All right, whatever. You did it for a couple months. You lost some weight. Now you're here. This weight loss doesn't really look good to me. No shade, no tea, but I wouldn't like this if this was me. And as a matter of fact, it was me when I did do keto, when I did do fasting, when I did do running. I look just like this. I look like shit. And you feel like shit because somehow the scale says you're skinny, but the mirror says you don't look good. That does not feel good. Either way, so here you are, post keto, post fasting, not looking good anyways. And then what happens when you stop keto? Whatever you do to lose weight, you have to do it to keep it off. What happens when you stop fasting? Whatever you do to lose weight, you have to do it to keep it off. What happens? You gain the weight back. Because you ain't going to do keto for the next 37 years and you ain't going to do fasting for the next 17 years. You're going to stop it because the weight loss doesn't continue. So what happens when you stop it? You gain the weight back. 95% of people who lose weight gain it back because they lose muscle or water or fat by doing something unsustainable. And if it's unsustainable, which means you're going to go back to your old way of eating, which means you're going to gain the weight back. So do I suggest it? Absolutely not. What do I suggest? Building muscle. Building muscle. Building muscle transforms the way your body performs and also the way it looks. Building muscle is how you get to look like here. Yay. Exactly what you want to look like. You just want it to be a less fat version of yourself. Building muscle allows you to increase your lean muscle mass and lose body fat so you can actually shrink instead of drop. Shrink in with the fat. No excess skin, cellulite, increased metabolic rate. So how do you do that? Click the username. Thank you so much, Susie. Click the username. Enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number. Enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day in order to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number. Use the discount code 40 now. Yeah, get 2200, arrogant. Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Queen. Life. Thank you, Hey It's. Yeah. On the head. Once you start cooking at home, you definitely see how many calories is in food. That's why it's so important to get in the kitchen. The sample meal plan has you get in the kitchen. You have to get in your own kitchen. You have to make your food with no oils and butters. You have to measure out your food on your food scale. Don't leave that website without a food scale because I need you. In the beginning, you have to do the hard work. The hard work is learning how many calories is in food. When you learn how many calories is in food, like let's say if you're on a 2,000 calorie a day diet, you follow the meal plan, you eat 5 meals a day, French toast, tacos, hamburgers, ice cream, everything. But what you learn is like, wow, this is how I made my French toast. My French toast were 400 calories. Now, when I go to brunch on Saturdays, that French toast is 2,500 calories. What? Correct. You have to get in your kitchen, make your food without oils and butters. Use Pam spray instead. Spray. And then you can learn, wow, this is the difference. This is how I was overweight. This is how I can eat the same foods but not gain weight. I get it now. But you have to do that work. Big Mama, your arm is it's it is knees now. Churches has the best fried chicken. Yes, they do. And the bread. What time do you stop eating? 1 hour before I go to bed. How do you feel about carb cycling? If you're super focused on building muscle, maybe if you're eating at maintenance or a surplus to focus on building muscle, carb cycling is positive. I also have a little bit of carb cycling in my 90-day plan. Where's the water bottle from? Fine Fit Fitness, link in the bio, but I think they're sold out. Thank you so much, The Real. No Jacksonville. How do I find how many calories I should eat? Link in the bio. Use the calculator. I have vegan and vegetarian plans. Good morning, Cancer. What about being gluten-free? I have gluten-free plans. Proteins, fats, carb intake percentages. The meal plan has about 30 to 35% protein. That's the most important right now. Water bottles will be back in a few weeks. Yeah, gained it back because you haven't developed good habits. Yes. Okay. How can a man teach about women? By knowing. I mean, I don't have a problem with men being teachers. Hey, G-Man, is it okay to eat the same things like on the meal plan? Yes. You want to try the veggie plan? Get it. How do you build muscle? Increasing lean muscle mass, simple as eating adequate protein and pushing heavy weight, progressive overload. Get the 90-day plan. Water intake, 30 minutes. Their water intake. Child, you killing me. Water intake, half a gallon a day. Where can I purchase a plan? Link in the bio. G-Man, are you asking me about keto? What does the plan tell you want to wait to use? No, just start off with 5 pounds. Discount code 40 now. What's the website? FineFitSisters.com, period. What causes the big stomach? Eating too much. Eating more calories than your body can burn means you're going, all right, your body burns a certain amount of calories every single day. Every single day your body burns calories. That number is about 2,000, but that's on the high end. For most people, especially women, that number is lower. So let's say your body is burning 1,500 calories a day. How do you know how many calories your body is burning? Use the calculator in the link in the bio. It's absolutely free. Enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level, and it'll tell you how many calories you should be eating. So let's say if you should be eating like 1,500 calories a day. All right, that sounds good. That's like money. That's like having $1,500 a day that you can spend. But you go to Chipotle. Let's say you go to Chipotle. You go to Chipotle and you get the bowl I used to get. That's 3,000 calories worth of food. Huh? Yeah, my bowl from Chipotle, 3,000 calories worth of food. Each one of those little tiny salad dressings, 250 to 300 calories each for the salad dressings. And you know they don't put no salad dressing in them, so you got to get two. So there goes 600 calories. Think of it like money. You're supposed to spend about $1,500 a day, but you just ran it up at Chipotle and spent 3,000. How you going to lose weight? You're not. You're in a calorie surplus. You were supposed to eat 1,500 calories a day. Instead, you ate 3,000. You were supposed to spend $1,500 a day, but instead you spent 3,000. What happens when you spend 3,000? You're in debt. You had to pull out your credit card. Most Americans are in debt and most Americans are overweight. 42% of Americans are obese and most Americans don't have $1,000 in their account in case of emergency. So yes, we're big and we're broke. That's just a fact. All right. So you're overeating. It's just like overspending. And yeah, in a couple minutes, mommy. Yes, mommy. So you're overeating and you're overspending. So how did you get a big tummy? When you eat in a surplus. So if you go to Chipotle, that's just lunch. If you go to Chipotle for lunch, you skip breakfast, but you go get let's say you go get a Starbucks. You go to Starbucks. You don't eat breakfast though, because you don't want breakfast because you're on a weight loss journey. This is how I used to do. I used to think I was on a weight loss journey. I would do stupid stuff. So let's say you go to Starbucks, 700 calories for your mocha latte chata wata. Look at how many calories is in your Starbucks. It's an insane amount of calories in there. Insane. You don't get no Americano. You get the fruity one. You get the pumpkin spice. You get the holiday version. You get the 700 calorie version. 700 calories in that drink. Then what? You go to Chipotle for lunch. If you get my Chipotle bowl, that's 3,000 calories. Then what do you eat for dinner? What do you eat for dinner? I don't know. Maybe you just get a box of pizza. You don't feel like cooking. You did good today. All you had was a bowl from Chipotle. You didn't eat too much. Hey, all I ate today was Chipotle. I had a bowl from Chipotle. I'm hungry. All right, well, go get a box of pizza. Cool. What do you get? 2-3 slices? Interesting. There you go. About another 1,200, 1,300 calories. Huh? Yeah, 2-3 slices, 1,300 calories. Come on, boo. What you thought them slices was nothing? They was free food? Since you didn't eat the box, it don't count? You ate 2, 3 slices. You had more than your fair share. I don't even want to talk about the fact you had some ranch dressing with the chicken wings. I don't want to talk about the fact that you had the breadsticks before you started. I don't even want to talk about everything else you ate. We just gonna talk and pretend like all you had was 2.5 slices of pizza. I know you ate more than that, and you got that sweet tooth. So I know you had something sweet today. And you like to drink. Oh my God, yeah. You just ate at minimum 5,000 calories today. 5,000 calories today. But remember, you're only supposed to be eating about 1,500. So you're supposed to spend 1,500, but you fed 5,000. What do you think happens for you? What is your reward for eating more calories than you can burn? You only burn 1,500 calories today. That's how many calories your body is burning. But you ate 5,000. Now think about it as a whole. It doesn't seem like you ate that much. You had a bowl from Chipotle, you had Starbucks, and you had 2.5 slices of pizza. However, that's 5,000 calories. So I don't care if it doesn't seem like a lot. It ends up being a lot of calories. So 5,000 is how much you ate. 1,500 was how much you were supposed to eat, which means you ate $3,500 more than you were supposed to. 3,500 calories more than you were supposed to. You were in a surplus of 3,500 calories. Surplus. Every time you're in a surplus of 3,500, like today when you ate too much, that is a pound of weight gain. You gained a pound. Yeah, all you had was. That's a lot of times when we say, "Oh my God, thank you so much, Tanya." We say, "Oh my God, I don't eat that much, and the scale is going up." Doesn't matter if you think you eat a lot or not. If them calories add up on you, that means you ate a lot. And in this case, they're adding up on you. So, geez Louise, you gained a pound on Tuesday. It's just a Tuesday. We ain't even talking about how you gonna go crazy on this weekend. This is just Tuesday. So what is that pound? That pound is weight. That pound is some of that weight that you got from that food will go straight out your butt. That's trash. That's trash. That's trash. That is trash. When you eat 5,000 calories on Tuesday, your body, while you're eating it, your body says, all right, send that to the muscles. Put some of that in muscles. She can build some muscle with that protein. Uh send that to the double chin. We're gonna grow her another double chin. Some of your calories that are in a surplus are stored as fat. Yes, it's Thursday, but I was saying Tuesday, mommy. Yes, let's pretend like you ate all this on a Thursday. So some of those calories are stored as fat. Some of those calories are stored as fat. So your body, while you eating this food, while you ate the Chipotle, while you ate the 2.5 slices of pizza, your body says, okay, bet. Double chin. Send it straight to the double chin. Send it straight to her stomach. We'll add a little bit more fat on her stomach. And then you can put the muscle. Go ahead and throw some muscle in there. She needs some more muscle. Put the muscle on her shoulder. Yeah, shoulder, bicep cap. So your body distributes it. You know what else your body distributes? Shit. Immediately when you take the food in, your body says, okay, that cheese, that dairy, she black, right? So 80% of African Americans and Native Americans are lactose intolerant. 80% of us. 80. That's very high. So, okay, that cheese that she ate, go ahead and throw that out in the trash. Throw it out in the trash. Your body, when you're lactose intolerant, rejects. I mean, that's why you often see a lot of bloating, inflammation, that kind of stuff. So when you were eating it, some of that protein went to the muscle, some of the carbs went to the fat, some of the waste went through the trash. The trash is the poop chute. Trash is the poop chute. So why am I talking about this? A lot of times we will take a poop right after we eat some pizza or eat something bad, and we'll say, yes, I got rid of that food. No, you didn't. You didn't do nothing slick. Your body was going to throw away that dairy anyways because it's lactose intolerant. But the rest of that food that you ate in the surplus, yeah, your body did go ahead and gain some more double chin, gain some more belly fat. That happened anyway. So what happens when you try to take a laxative or a detox tea or a cleanse or whatever? For one, you do not need a detox. Your body has organs in it that detoxes it, I promise. So you will never need to purchase a detox. You never need to reset your body. These are just hot button words that people use to get you really aroused. Hey, I'm starting my weight loss journey, so I'm going to jumpstart it with a detox. This is cat. This is a lie. None of this actually works. None of it. So when you take the detox tea, it's just a laxative. It is X-Lax in a tea form. So what does X-Lax make you do? X-Lax makes you poop. Poop, 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 poop. Who cares? Because this double chin that you have is not poop. This is not poop. A double chin is not poop. Arm fat is not poop. Belly fat is not poop. So when you ate the pizza on Thursday and then you felt bad about it. Oh, because I'm eating too much. I'm trying to lose some weight. I'm gonna take my detox tea. All you did was accelerate the poop. So when you ate the pizza, your body was like, oh, throw the cheese away. Throw the cheese away. Throw the cheese away. I don't want the cheese. So your body had a schedule on Saturday. Throw cheese away on Saturday. It put a little mental reminder. Throw cheese away on Saturday. All right. Throw the cheese away on Saturday. So that's it. Your body said throw cheese away on Saturday. When you took the detox tea or the laxative, it said, oh, wait, hold on. She took a laxative, she took an X-Lax, she took a detox tea, she did a juice cleanse, she did a fast, whatever. Whatever you're doing, right? So instead of Saturday, throw it out on Friday, you guys. Throw it out on Friday. The truck is coming a day earlier. That's all. Your body was always going to poop that out. You accelerate it by doing the detox tea, but it doesn't matter because this is not poop. This is not poop. This is not poop. The fat on your body is not poop, and it'll never leave through your booty hole. The only way fat leaves your body is one of three ways: breathing, exhaling, just existing, you're burning fat. That's 80% of the fat that leaves your body leaves through your face, your nose, your mouth. You exhale it out. So if you lose 100 pounds, 80 pounds comes out of your mouth. What about the less than 20%? Through your pores, through sweating, and through urine. So less than 20% comes out through sweating and through urine. Not a lick of fat will ever come out of your butt. So you're wasting your time trying to poop. What causes the big stomach? Eating too much. How can you lose that big stomach? Eating less. Use the username. Take it to my TikTok account. Enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number. Get a 9-day plan. Use the detox code 40 now. Yeah, soda is a lot of calories too. Smoothies in the morning, lots of calories, unnecessary, no real nutritional value. Smoothies are just what big people drink to feel better. It does nothing. What's the point of drinking a smoothie in the morning if you're going to eat 8,000 calories at night? There's no point. You got to create a healthy relationship with food. I don't suggest it. The difference between a 2-week detox and a shit tox. My 2-week anti-inflammatory plan is a meal plan. It's 5 meals a day, 14 days straight to help you get rid. You eat. There's nothing about starving. To help you get rid of your sugar and your dairy cravings. And it's not about pooping. It's about eating. You've gone from 223 to 167. Good job, Heather. I really want to lose weight starting from January. Where do I start? Today, getting a meal plan. Use the discount code 40 now. Thank you so much in the ballroom. Hey, what if I want to bulk up a little, but I don't want a double chin? You got to eat in a small surplus. Enter your height, weight, age, and activity level in the link in the bio. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every day in order to gain 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that. Thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Always, Adams always. Is carb cycling okay if you hit a plateau? Why are you hitting a plateau? If you're focused on building muscle, you shouldn't be hitting a plateau. When do I get off punishment in the Facebook group? My post is still pending. Feature. I'm sorry, I didn't know that. I'm gonna undo it. Hey Damo, thank you so much, Trees. Thank you so much, NQ. You lost me at you don't need a detox. Well, I hope you came back. I hope I explained it well enough for you. You don't need a detox. You have organs. What was man doing before your favorite BBL girly got on Instagram and started selling detox? Man was living a lot longer. This is an anti-inflammatory meal plan. People been living a long time before girls started selling detox teas. The hell? Boo, we got organs. The anti-inflammatory plan is to help you get rid of your sugar and your dairy cravings. That's it. You could just get a colonic. Yeah, that's a lot faster. But colonics, again, not for weight loss. Colonic is just for getting rid of waste in your body. That waste is all. So when they do those graphic videos of poop going through a tube at a colonic, I get colonics. They're cool. But when they do that graphic video to scare you, oh my God, look how much waste you have in your body. Okay. Yeah, that was always going to come out of your body. I swear to God. It was always going to come out. It was never going to get stuck in your body. That poop that they just made a huge deal of showing you through this disgusting clear tube was always going to come out. That part was going to come out on Tuesday. That part was going to come out on Saturday. That part was going to come out on Monday. That part was going to come out on... It was always going to come out. You accelerated it by getting the colonic, but it was always going to come out. So get the colonics, but realize it's not for fat loss. It's just about getting waste out of your body. But all you're going to do is keep eating more and keep creating more waste. Thank you, Lady Londa. I'm trying to read the comments. I'm slow. I've been watching you for a while. What is the best workout to do as a beginner? Eat less. Thank you so much, Excel. There's no workouts for weight loss. Eating less is for weight loss. Going to the gym and building muscle is what you do. Going to the gym and increasing cardiovascular strength through cardio is what you do. Thank you so much, Jack. But if you want to lose weight, eat less. Get a meal plan. What about fruit smoothies for breakfast and lunch and a salad for dinner? Yes, of course, Mr. and Mrs. Adam, always. That's just more starvation diets, more tactics that big people use to try to lose weight. I'm going to do a fruit smoothie in the morning and for lunch, and then I'll just have one meal. I'll just have one meal for dinner. I used to do the same thing. It doesn't work. It doesn't work because you get desperate. You get desperate. Oh my God. It doesn't work, Mr. and Mrs. Adam. Oh God. You want to talk about it real quick. I've been up for 2 hours straight now. We've been on here for exactly 2 hours. All right. You've had a really exciting year this year. You've done nothing but gain weight and eat everything that you wanted. You've had it your way every single step of the way. You didn't slow down at any point. When that girl made that video about low vibrations plate, you made so many jokes in your friend group about, girl, I'm gonna have my low vibrations. And you had them. You had every low vibrations that you wanted. You didn't stop and take a minute to breathe. You just kept eating all year. Now at the end of the year, you want to make a change. Hey, I'm tired of being big. I wish you would have listened to that lady earlier this year and you would have stopped with the low vibrational plates, but you kept going. So now at the end of the year, you want to make a big change. Okay, this is what I'm going to do this year to make a big change. I'm going to starve myself. That's what you're saying. I'm going to do a fruit smoothie for breakfast, a smooth smoothie for lunch, and I'm going to have one salad for dinner. That's all I'm going to eat. Now you eat too much. You're an extreme eater. You're a big eater. You're a big eater. You eat 6,000 calories a day, and I know you do. Simple. I used to eat 5,000 calories a day in a burger, half a stack of onion rings, and a milkshake. And you get that on a regular trip to Sonic. Yes, Sonic. Don't tell me you don't get the milkshake at the Zaxby's. 2,000 calories in just the milkshake. So you eat a lot. You go from one extreme to the other. Your first extreme, eating too damn much. You eat too much. What's the next extreme? Not wanting to eat at all. I'm just going to do 2 smoothies a day and a salad. 2 smoothies and a salad. I'm not going to eat. That's what you're saying. You're going from binging to starving, binging to starving, binging to starving, binging to starving. That's all you ever do. You've got to slow down. Or you don't have to. Don't listen to me. Keep going, girl. For 10 years, you've been trying to get that weight off of you. For 10 years, all you've done is gain more weight. You haven't lost a single pound. What weight were you when you were 22? What about 32? What about 42? All you've done over these years is get bigger, bigger, bigger. And in the middle of getting bigger, 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 you've done extreme diets. You've done keto, you've done fasting, you've done juicing, and you haven't lost a single goddamn pound. You've only gotten bigger. Oh my God. So stop. I'm begging you. It doesn't work. It's one extreme to the other. So after you finish your juice and your smoothie and your salad, you're only going to do that for 3-4 days. You'll be back to your regular amounts of eating, binging. Then you'll feel bad and starve. Then you'll feel good and binge. Then you'll feel bad and starve. It's a constant cycle. Get out of it. Get out of the goddamn box. Instead, create a healthy relationship with food. Click the username, enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you, girl, somebody your size, you should be eating like 2,500 calories a day. Yeah, find that middle number. Find the maximum amount of calories you can eat every single day without going from one extreme to the other. That's it. Learn how to build muscle, not lose weight. When you lose weight, you look like shit. When you lose weight, you look deflated, like a busted balloon. You don't look good. Weight loss is not what you want, but it is what you get when you do extreme diets. So instead, I don't want you to lose weight. I want you to focus on building muscle. Building muscle is how you're going to burn fat and get to your dream body and have a healthy relationship with food. No more of this. No more of I'm going to starve myself. That's all those diets are. And you're only going to do it for 2 days. So you ain't even got the mental fortitude to do it longer than 2 days. After 2 days, you tired, you sick, you over it. No more. What's the website? FineFitSisters.com. Sauces add up. Yes. Yeah. Pam isn't. It's better than nothing. Should you cut out alcohol? If you can, do the 2-week anti-inflammatory plan. It'll help. Yeah, you guys remember to join the Facebook group where you can see thousands of people who are also on a similar journey. We have to change it. We have to change it. Think about everything you've done and how many years you've been trying to do it. I had to be honest with myself. For 10 years, I had tried to lose weight. 10 years. 10 years. Whenever someone offered me, hey, a healthy relationship with food or building muscle, I said no. So if I asked someone, how long will it take? How long did it take you to lose weight? I would see a girl who went from here to here. I would see this. I would see those kind of results. I would see somebody who went from here to here. And I would say, how long it took you to lose weight? She say a year. I say, oh hell no, I ain't about to do that shit. A year. I ain't got no year. I do not have a year. I do not have a year. I don't have a year. I don't have a year. I do. I'm all right now. But then I would see somebody who literally went from here to here. A girl who went from here to here. And I would say, how long it took you to lose weight? 3 months. What you did? Keto? Okay, I'm about to do. I start keto next week. I start keto next week. I start keto next week. I didn't before. I couldn't really see the difference between this and this. All I saw was somebody smaller than me. All I saw was weight loss. So the girl who said 3 months, boom, you got my money. Girl who said detox D, girl who said laxative, girl who said cleanse, girl who said rapid weight loss. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. So for 10 years, I went from here to here. I went back and forth. I was in a constant cycle of like eating too damn much, That's the too damn much, to under eating for weight loss, meaning I look like this. So boom, 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 boom. Ugh, 10 years. And don't get it twisted. When my body looked like this, I didn't like it either. It looked like shit. I didn't like it. So it wasn't like it looked good. Okay. It wasn't until I created a healthy relationship with food. For the last time I lost weight, last time, I created a healthy relationship with food and I stayed there and I got the dream body. So for 10 years, I said no to this. No, 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 no. That'll take too long. But for 10 years, I kept going back and forth with the bullshit. 1 year, I said, hey, I'll try, I guess. Change my life forever, for always. Change your life forever and for always. That's it. Stop trying to find the fastest, easiest way out the door, because if you realize it, you've been doing that for the last 10 years. Click the link in the bio, enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every single day in order to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number. Use the discount code 40 now and join the Facebook family. It's absolutely free. It costs nothing. Ramen noodles are a lot of calories, a lot of sodium. I wouldn't suggest it. And you don't get full. Exactly, Almighty. Then where did you type the number? Where do you type the numbers? Link in the bio. Good morning went from 36.7 body percent to 36 in 30 days, and I built 1.5 pounds of muscle. I love you real bad. I'm so happy I found you. I did keto for so long and gained 40 pounds back. I'm so happy I'm on this new journey. Thank you. Who is this? I can't see your name. It just says Facebook user. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. This is what we're talking about. On my Facebook group, I'm on my other channel. Someone says, I can't see their name right now, in 30 days, they lost 0.7% fat. And also in the same 30 days, they increased 1.5% muscle. That's all this plan is. This plan is about increasing muscle. If you increase muscle, you'll lose body fat as a side effect. So they increased muscle and lost fat in just 30 days. Of course. Changed their entire relationship with food. So happy they're on this journey. This is famous Kia on TikTok. Hey, Kia, what you doing on Facebook? Kia, I appreciate you. I love you. I'm so thankful for you. You have created a healthy relationship with food, and you understand the importance of building muscle and losing fat. The Chipotle bowls are crazy. Yeah. Your friend drinks wine there. Hello, Omar. Kia, I'm so proud of you. PCOS, get a sample meal plan, link in the bio. Pre-workout meal, anything that's on my meal plan. Juicing vegetables, wouldn't suggest it. Greens, you can have them. Thank you so much. Thank you, Defont. I'm trying to read. Thank you, The Hood. Do you suggest any things to help with your cravings? Do the 2-week anti-inflammatory meal plan that'll help get rid of your sugar and your dairy cravings. It was crowded over. Yeah, it is crowded over there. I just can't see names on this one. I don't know why. Where do I go to look? You can't lose your stomach. Sample meal plan, link in bio. Do you suggest vitamins? Yeah. Vitamin C, digestive enzymes, fish oil. You don't have to take them. They're not for weight loss, but they are helpful. Yay, first time on Facebook Live. I'm so proud of you. Yes, I'm glad that people are watching it. Hey, Mommy Leah. Yes, Tia. Thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. No, it's okay. I got you. I got you, Mr. and Mrs. Hey, Cammy, should we change our calories after losing some weight after 90 days on the plan? What does the anti-inflammatory plan do? Help you get rid of your sugar and your dairy cravings. Most people lose 8 to 15 pounds, but that's a side effect of just eating less. So it's just more about the cravings. Get rid of them. What is the name of the Facebook group? Fine Fit Fitness. Good morning, Tara. How do I join? Link in the bio. Cardio or weights for fat loss. Eat less for fat loss. Get in the kitchen. Autoimmune, Hashimoto's, get a sample meal plan, link in the bio. Can you change to 61? Absolutely. Hey, Arlene, hold fast. Yes, hold fast. I'm new. I'm a big girl and doesn't have an appetite to eat more than once a day. What can I do? You eat a lot of food, and that one meal a day can be a lot of calories. So even though it's one meal, that's a lot of calories you're consuming. So you got to learn how to. What we don't realize is when you don't eat in the morning, most of the time we don't eat in the morning, and then by the afternoon or nighttime, oh my God, I'm starving. And so that one meal is a lot of calories. Yes, it's one meal, but it's a lot of calories. So what I want you to do is start eating earlier in the day, within 30 minutes of waking up, and every 2.5 to 3 hours after that. That way you never get to the point where you're hungry, so you never have to overeat. It is that starving in the morning that's forcing us to binge at night. And it doesn't feel like a binge because we say, I haven't eaten all day. This is the only thing I'm going to eat today. Yeah, the only thing you're going to eat today is 5,000 calories in one sitting. That's a problem. I want you to eat 2,000 calories a day over 5 sittings. I want you to eat less throughout the entire day. Can you still drink coffee? Yeah, unsweetened almond milk, stevia, and Splenda. Good morning. Good morning, Kat. I love you. I thank you. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate you. Your Wi-Fi is janky. That's okay. Join the Facebook family. 1,300. Get a sample meal plan. Search 1,300 in the link in the bio. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Precious. Search 30. Okay. How much cardio? 30 minutes a day. Keto diet, the worst. Thank you so much, Wonderlust. How often are you working out? 3 days a week, 1 hour each session. Dammy, have an amazing meeting. I appreciate you. I love you. I gain weight so quickly. Anything I eat. Kiki, you eat a lot of calories. That's what's making you gain weight. You got to get a meal plan. Lose weight, then build muscle. No, you want to build muscle the entire time. If you only focus on building muscle, you'll lose fat. If you lose weight, that means you lost muscle. Weight loss is a combination of fat and muscle and water loss. So losing weight means losing muscle. And hear what you just said. You want to lose weight, then build muscle. All right, so your overall goal is to build muscle. Okay, so why did you lose weight, lose muscle in the first place? When you lost weight, you lost muscle. So don't lose muscle. Your goal is to build muscle, so that should be the only thing you focus on. If you only focus on building muscle, you'll lose fat. That's it. Thank you so much, Kat. Thank you so much. Arlene, you don't need coffee. How many calories is in your coffee? Do unsweetened almond milk, stevia, and Splenda. You could be getting a lot of calories in there. What, 225. Thank you so much. Thank you, Seth. How much protein should I get in a day? 30 to 35%. No protein powder. Do you have a plan for my number? Get a 1,300 calorie plan. Thank you, official. Facebook group, Fine Fit Fitness. What does a happy relationship with food mean? One where you can eat the foods that you love without feeling like they're making you gain weight. You should be able to travel around the world to your mama house, to your sister house, and know how to eat to fuel your body for energy, but also so it's good. That's a healthy relationship with food. Is eating too much fruit good while Erie, I don't have a lot of fruit on my meal plan. So just follow the meal plan. You can't remember the food weight to the calorie equation. Isn't 4 grams equal to a calorie? 4 grams of protein, 4 grams of protein is 1 gram of protein is 4 calories. 1 gram of carb is 4 calories. 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. That doesn't matter though. Just get a plan. You lost 104 pounds with weight loss surgery, but gained 30 back. Now up with 10. Yes, Beth, get a meal plan. Sounds like my folks over here, yes, are equals safe for coffee. Yeah, you can have it, but I would say stevia, Splenda. Is it okay to have a cup of coffee with breakfast? Yes, do stevia, Splenda, unsweetened almond milk. How to lose arm fat, sample meal plan, link in the bio. Best way to increase protein, get a meal plan. Why not juice and fruit and veggies? You don't need them to lose weight, and we just use that as a way to overeat anyways. You've been in the other room harassing them. Ja, you've been doing good. Where can you find a meal plan? I love you, Ja. Where can you find a meal plan? Link in the bio. FineFitSisters.com. Store-bought juice? No. I'd rather eat foods that fit in my calorie count. Yes. Hey, Tiffany. What's your opinion on vegetarian diet? Get a vegetarian meal plan. Link in the bio. Thank you so much, Miss Candy. Anything to help losing fat around love handles, sample meal plan. Hi, Wendy. How to build muscle in your stomach. Lift heavy weights so you can do weighted abs. Anything to, I'm interested in a 90-day plan. Use the discount code 40 now. Thank you so much, B-Tree. Can the meal plan work for people who are on Manjaro? If you can eat that much, Manjaro suppresses your appetite, so you might not be able to get through your meals. But I would try it. Ask your doctor. 3 days until New Year's. Yes, start it off right. Hey, Wendy, Why can't I lose belly fat? Because you eat too much. Get a meal plan. Use the discount code. Hey, Crystal. Anything that a lot of repeats. All right, mommy. I'm up. Bleh. Coffee with no sugar. Yes. Best track at macros? None. Just follow a plan. What if you're pregnant? Ask your doctor. You don't like salmon? Just skip the salmon days on the meal plan. Hey, Debbie. You want to build muscle? Get the 90-day plan. Use the discount code 40 now. Can you lose belly fat from walking on the treadmill? No, not really. How many calories are you burning versus how many calories you're consuming? Are you also losing muscle while you're on the treadmill? If so, losing muscle is the worst thing to do to your body. Have you worked with someone with type 2 diabetes? I have a ton of people with type 2 diabetes who are no longer on their insulin and no longer on their medication. So if I was you, I would get a plan. You just bought a plan. Thank you so much, Witherspoon. Any replacements for 1 cup of egg white? Send me a DM. Thank you, Hike. I appreciate you. Yeah, I love this hack. Intermittent fasting. I do not suggest it. Should men wear waist trainers? You can if you want to. How to build muscle, progressive overload, eating adequate protein, sample meal plan, smoothies to replace meals. Absolutely terrible. Thank you so much, Christina. Do you weigh your food? Yes, you have to get a food scale. Get one. Use the discount code 40 now. C-section flap. What are some good exercises? None. You just got to lose fat. Get a sample meal plan. I just had some C-section coach. She's a coach who helps ladies who have C-sections from the UK. Just jumped into my room this morning at 4 a.m. to tell me that she's lost 20 pounds of fat, no longer has her C-section pouch. That's all about fat loss. Is honey okay? You love tea? Do unsweetened almond milk. Do stevia or Splenda. Honey has 60 calories per tablespoon. I don't know how much honey you're using, and neither do you. Just use stevia, Splenda. Thank you so much, Tiffany, for getting a plan. Make sure you use the discount code 40 now. For the 90-day period, how do I know what my calorie count is? Use the calculator first and then use the search engine to say, hey, get an 1,800 calorie plan in the search engines. Are calorie intakes based on height and weight? Yes. And activity level and age. How can you reduce loose skin by building muscle? Oh, neither. Okay. Thank you, Robin. No protein shakes. No, I don't suggest protein shakes at all. Protein powder is good. Protein shakes, no. Where's the link in the bio? Get finefitsisters.com. Get 1,300 IJ. Hello from Texas. Hey, Lisa, use the discount code 40 now. Thank you so much, Adrian. Tacos are on my meal plan. Thank you so much, Black Girl Magic. Tacos, hamburgers, ice cream, and regular food. I appreciate you, Wendy. Can you keep the anti-inflammatory plan forever? Yes. If you purchase it, you own it. Hey, IK. Because honey don't do shit. Yeah, exactly. Honey don't do nothing, Ja. So don't even pretend like you're using a little bit of honey. The way that honey work, we be using a lot of honey. And that's a lot of calories. So just get away from it. Honey do not be doing nothing. Seek a couple-friendly meal plans. All of my meal plans are great for the families and the couples. I'm at my ideal weight, but you want to gain muscle. Enter your height, weight, age, and activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every day to maintain your weight. That's your weight maintenance. Get a plan based on that so you can focus on building muscle. How do you lose belly fat? By eating a sample meal plan. Link in the bio, 40 now. What are your thoughts on supplements? You don't need them. Workout plans. All of my 90-day plan has 2 workout plans in it. Honey nasty. I like honey. Why don't you suggest intermittent fasting? It leads to other binge eating disorders or doing detox teas, laxatives. It's unsustainable. You'll gain the weight back. 95% of people who do it are unsuccessful, i.e. they gain the weight back. When you do intermittent fasting for weight loss, it's a waste of your time. You're not going to look good and you'll gain the weight back. So who cares? Hey, Carol, I used to, I used to think honey was healthy too. Because it don't work. It don't work. Thank you so much, Rose. How do you get already prepped meals? You purchase them, but they're expensive. You could try out Long Life Meal Prep. Use my discount code Tony10. But again, it's too expensive. I wouldn't do it. You had a C-section 8 months ago. Congratulations. I also have a sprain. So okay. Get a meal plan, Dara. I work from home. Do you recommend a walking pad? Yeah. Science, lifting triggers. Okay. Just got a 1,500 calorie plan. Thank you so much, Miss Ariana. You getting a plan today? Thank you so much, Rose. Use the code. Is non-dairy sugar-free creamer okay? Yes, but how many calories is in it? What plan is in the 90-day? What's included in the 90-day plan? 4 meal plans, 4 grocery lists, 2 30-day workout splits, and that also includes the anti-inflammatory plan. Okay, yeah, it is good for allergies. It is. Hey, William, worked out splits 3 days a week. Recommended workout splits. The 90-day meal plan has progressive overload workouts for 46 days, which includes workout splits. First time here. I mostly drink tea and coffee plain. Very good, Wendy. Thank you so much, Tiana. Hey, Barb. Thank you. Thank you so much, Dara. Can we take something to help burn the fat while on the meal plan? Eating less calories burns the fat. What do fat burners do? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. You know how fat burners do absolutely nothing? Next time you go purchase a fat burner on a website or in real life, turn to the back of it. It says combined with a healthy diet and exercise. What that mean? I mean, if you don't work out and if you don't eat less, you won't lose weight. So why in the hell are you paying $50 for a fat burner? I don't know why. Poor people getting poor. Poor people getting poor. If you're overweight, you overeat, and 9 times out of 10, you overspend. Most Americans are big, and most Americans don't have $1,000 in their account in case of emergency. 42% of Americans are obese, and most Americans do not have $1,000 in case of emergency. We are dumb and big. Oh my gosh, that's just it. Anywho, that's poor people getting poor. When you're big, you buy a lot of things that you perceive as healthy. You do a lot of fruits cleanses and keto snacks and proteins. I actually teach you how to eat less and spend less money. Do not spend your money on dumb shit. Fat burners are dumb shit. They are literally nothing. Nothing. A fat burner increases your heart rate, which should help you burn calories. Increased heart rate, more calorie burning. But if you eat too much, you'll never burn a calorie. So it don't even matter. Fat burner is just increasing your heart rate. It's not effective. It's not effective at all. The only time a fat burner could be effective, is for someone who is extremely lean, a bodybuilder. Bodybuilders take fat burners because they're in deep calorie deficits and they do a shit ton of cardio, and then they want to increase their heart rate further to try to burn a couple additional calories. All right, fine. Anybody else? Hell no. Hell no. And even that is for a very temporary, like right before show day. It's not even sustainable. So fat burners do absolutely nothing. Read the back. They say you got to eat less and you got to move more. So how are you actually losing weight? By eating less and moving more. What is the fat burning doing? Absolutely nothing. It is a placebo for you. So don't do it. You already spend too much money on food. Now you about to spend a bunch of money on supplements that don't even work, on green powders. Bullshit. We gotta stop it. Join the Facebook family. Can you see results in a month? Absolutely not. Zarn, I don't know why. Thank you so much. 40,000 likes. I would love that. Can we get the likes up, you guys? Get 1,400 rows. Okay, you guys. Then Ray, I'm sorry. Yeah, even when eating less, I feel full. Fijit follows the meal plan, so she's full every day. You're vegetarian, get a vegetarian plan. How do you lose the most weight in 14 days? Most people lose 8 to 15 pounds in the first 2 weeks of the anti-inflammatory plan, but that's not your goal. Your goal is just to create a healthy relationship with food. Thank you so much, Level Up. Thank you so much, Wine and Zen. I'm so glad to have you back in the room. Hey, Cohen, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, I gotta go. Hey, Arrogant. Do you have a plan? Yeah, link in the bio. Chick-fil-A has good salads. Are they healthy though? Chick-fil-A salad, I used to get 1,600 calories of food. Is that healthy? Hell no, because I was only supposed to eat 1,600 calories total. So if my one meal a day was one Chick-fil-A salad, I would not be able to eat anything else for the rest of the day. Is that healthy? No, because it's not enough protein to help me build muscle. So is it healthy? No. It's about how many calories is in it, and then how much protein is in it, and if you're full all day, if you'll be able to eat that much. Get 1,910. Girl, I mean, cat, I'm all over the place. Girl, by meal 3-4, I be full all day. Yes. What does a 90-day dream body mean? It's a meal plan, 4 meal plans, 4 grocery lists, 2 30-day workout splits, everything you need to do in order to lose fat and build muscle. Thank you so much, Cohen. Thank you so much, Ten. Does the green tea with no caffeine help? Yes. Honey is, yeah. What is honey for? If you're using honey just to sweeten stuff, no. What is the benefit? It's a lot of calories. Why you need everything to be sweet? Do the 2-week detox. Get rid of the sugar and the dairy cravings. Weight Watchers, unsustainable. You got to buy only Weight Watchers to lose weight. That don't sound right. How you gonna live? What happened when you go to Paris? I love Paris. What happened when you go to Paris and cafes don't have no Weight Watchers on their fucking menu? What are you gonna do? I have no idea what to do. I can't count my points. I don't know how many points is in a croissant. Duh. You got to be able to live in the world. Your life shouldn't be tethered to a plan. Even people on my meal plan, they're not tethered to this plan. This is just a couple weeks of learning what a portion is so you can learn how to intuitively eat on your own. You don't need nobody to tell you what to eat. You should be able to tell yourself that, but that's only after learning this. It doesn't empower you. You want to build muscle? Link in the bio. How long are the workouts on the 90-day plan? 30 days, 3 days a week, 1 hour each session. Should you base your calories off of no exercises? Correct. If you don't do none now, you shouldn't say you don't do none. Thank you, B. Your personal trainer. I tell my clients this, but they have, I let it marinate. Yeah, they gotta let it marinate. Where's Maurice? I know I miss Maurice. He been working. How heavy should we lift? As heavy as you can. Hot yoga is a great way to exercise or cool down. It does nothing with building muscle or losing fat. So still go to the gym to build muscle, still go to the kitchen to lose weight, still do cardio to increase your cardiovascular strength, and throw in some hot yoga if you want to relax. How heavy should you lift? As heavy as possible. Son needs to slim down. Get a plan. You're vegetarian and interested. Yes, I have vegetarian plans. Does the 30-day plan include the 2-week detox? Anti-inflammatory? No. You need help with the machines at the gym. I feel so lost. Watch videos, and my plans have videos for everything. Do you have vegetarian plans? Yes. Vegetarian. Cheapest way to get all protein, sample meal plan. We spend about $40 to $50 a week on groceries. Are Chick-fil-A grilled nuggets healthy for you? Yes. Are you eating them with a bunch of sauces and still getting the fries on the side and getting the juice? Then no. You can have healthier nuggets at home if you made them at home. It's not about healthy, it's about how many calories. Thank you so much. I have a great rest day. I appreciate you so much, Kia, and I'm so thankful for you. This is it. Learning portions and intuitive eating. That's it tomorrow. Been in the gym for 6 years, and the only way I lose weight is at 1350. Is that normal? If you don't have no muscles, then yes, that's normal. Yeah, you've been in the gym for 6 years, but have you been focused on building lean muscle mass to increase your metabolic rate? If the answer is no, then no. And if you say yes, how have you been building muscle? Do you do progressive overload workouts? How heavy do you lift? If you've been in the gym for 6 years and all you do is Zumba classes and yoga classes and Pilates classes, you haven't been building muscle for 6 years. So basically, you haven't been doing nothing for 6 years. You've been in the gym, but I mean, you didn't do anything. You got to build muscle to increase your metabolic rate. Increasing your metabolic rate means you can eat more. After 6 years in the gym, on my plan, you should be able to eat 8,000 calories a day. I mean, shoot, I eat 3,000 calories a day. That's building muscle. It don't take that long. Hey, tomorrow. But if you don't know how to build muscle, then yeah, it's going to be difficult. What if I don't cook and I still want to lose? You got to start cooking. Rose, just send me an email. I eat at a deficit, but when I work out, I feel weak. You probably eat too little. You are a power lifter. Very good. You should be very strong. Go get a real metabolic test. Why don't you go breathe into a tube, breathe into a tube, breathe into a tube for 10 minutes? It'll tell you how many calories your body burns because 1350 is way too low. So you need to go get a test, a metabolic test. Anti-inflammatory, get a meal plan link in the bio. Use the discount code 40 now. How much protein should we eat to gain muscle? 30 to 35%. Work, but also powerlifting, very good. Were you eating adequate protein during that time? Of course, you built muscle just by lifting. However, you got to be eating in conjunction with it to get the optimal results. Thank you, Dara. Everything in honey. Okay. I would love to work out with you. It would be fun. I had weight loss surgery this year, but I want to start lifting. You need to start lifting. Yes. How do you get lean, slim without getting bulky? Losing body fat, maintaining muscle. Link in the bio, sample meal plan. Which meal plan for women with PCOS? Any of them. Enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that number. If your number is 1738, round it up to 1800. What's the email? Findfitsisters@gmail. Findfitsisters@gmail. Are the workouts home or in the gym? Both. How do you feel about super green powders? There's nothing super about them. One serving of them, if you have a regular healthy relationship with food, you're getting that level of vitamins and nutrition just from eating. Anybody who has a good relationship with food is getting that level. You don't need to buy super greens to get more greens in. It's just a marketing ploy. It's bullshit. It's fake. It's phony. It's fugazi. It's a fugazi. It's fake. It's fake. Your favorite influencer sells it now? Yes, I know they do. Okay, so go further on their page. The last 3 months, they've been telling you all about, you guys know that every morning I start my day off with a green powder. Nah, fuck that. Go down to the bottom of their page. Go scroll down. 4 months ago, she wasn't talking about this. 6 months ago, she wasn't talking about this. 8 months ago, she wasn't talking about this. She wasn't never talking about this. You know what she was talking about during this entire time? Going to the gym, building heavy muscles, eating at home. That's all she ever been doing. That's all she ever did. That's all he ever did. That green powder, they pay her. That's the only reason why she's telling you about it. And why am I salty? Because they don't pay me. Shit. That's it. Best way to lift weights, weak wrists, get wrist wraps and use machines. Can you build muscle and lose fat at the same time? Yes. 1600, but you get real 1600, more protein. Protein helps you stay fuller longer. Thank you so much, Blue Tattoo. Thank you so much, Fania. How long does it take you to build muscle? In a year, you'll probably put on 10 to 15 pounds of muscle. Unless you're a beginner, you might put on 20 to 25 pounds of muscle. So just start. Hey, change. What if I have a small pain in my knee? How do I strengthen it to work out better? You need to see somebody about it. Pain in your knee is not normal. Hey, La Princess. And also, weight loss can help. Every 1 pound of weight loss is 4 pounds of pressure off your knees. Should you eat before going to the gym? Yes. Do you recommend creatine? No. It's, again, fugazi. You already get protein. You get creatine in protein. So if you eat adequate amounts of protein, you get creatine in it. Why do people take creatine supplements? The link is not working. Go to findfitsisters.com. Why do people take creatine? That's when you want to shorten your rest and recovery time. So on my plan, you only work out 3 days a week, 1 hour each session. But if you're someone who works out 5, 6 days a week, you want to hit heavy, like lift really heavy, 5, 6 days a week, okay, you'll take creatine. But it's also unnecessary. You can work out 3 days a week and see the same results. Or you can work out 6 days a week and then take creatine for your rest and recovery time. But again, 3 days or 6 days, same results. So it don't even matter. Do the 3 days. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Erie Girl. Thank you so much, 5-star. What about protein powders? You can get protein powder from the link in the bio, vegan or regular. Protein powders are only suggested after you work out. 1 scoop of protein, 25 grams of protein straight to your muscles. Protein powder isn't a supplement or a replacement. Protein powder is just something I would suggest directly after working out to get protein straight to your muscles. What do you recommend for cyclists riding 200 miles? More protein. What people are finding, especially with cyclists and long distance runners, is you need better nutrition. That nutrition doesn't just mean tons of carbs. It does mean maintaining your lean muscle mass. So if you're cycling that much, obviously you're using a lot of energy, burning a lot of calories. You know how to get the carbs in so you can ride long, but also get the protein in and train more like an Ironman. Or yeah, train more like an Ironman. If you just cycle right now, train more like an Ironman because they do more building of muscles. What time do I go to bed? 8 p.m. Okay, so I'm doing 100 grams of protein, lean meats, a lots of veggies for carbs. Do I need more than 100 grams of protein? Probably. But it depends on your weight. Get a sample meal plan so you can get 30 to 35% protein in. And then also, you don't need like veggies as carbs. You could just you can eat potatoes and waffles and tacos. You can eat regular food as carbs. You don't have to just have veggies as carbs. There's barely any veggies. There's barely any veggies in my plan. $29 shipping to Toronto. I'm sorry about that. If you just get a meal plan though, if you're buying a physical item, then yes, it does charge shipping. But if you just get a meal plan, it's a PDF and it does not charge shipping. So maybe just start off with the PDF, the meal plan, the 90-day plan. Collagen protein good for muscles? No. No, unnecessary. No. What if your max amount of protein you recommend for one meal? The minimum 20 to 20, 25 to 30. Maximum, there's no maximum, but usually all the meals are split up throughout the entire day, so each meal has at least 25 grams of protein. Yeah, 8 p.m. is really early because I go to bed. I wake up at 3:40 a.m. So if you want to wake up that early, and I do because I do training at 4 a.m. and cardio at 5 a.m., and then my day is usually over by about 12 p.m. I enjoy getting my day over and done with. Yeah, so you don't have to wake up that early. I would suggest a regular decent bedtime is 9:30 p.m. You need to go to sleep and the kids need to go to bed. Everybody need to be asleep in the house. Turn the house down. Turn the house down. How to stop snacking, get a meal plan. CLA, unnecessary. RD here, registered dietitian. Thank you so much. Love your information. Perfection. I appreciate you. What protein powders or supplements do you take or recommend? Fine Fit Fitness. I have protein powder available. Link in the bio. But again, only right after you work out would I take protein powder. All the rest of my protein for my day comes from my meals. I eat protein. What is protein? Protein is not just powders or juices or bars. Protein is chicken, is beans, is lentils, is turkey, is tuna, is food. So learn how to eat food. Thank you so much, Brown Coco. Thank you, Michelle. How to prevent getting aggravating bulging discs, lifting correctly, to get a personal trainer. What's the best way to get started? Click the username, take it over to my TikTok account, enter your height, your weight, your age, your activity level. It'll tell you how many calories you should eat every day to lose 1 pound a week. Get a plan based on that. How should I go do yoga before or after a workout? After a workout, but you don't have to do yoga every single day. Hey, Nelly, you can if you want. Hey, Ray, how many calories should you recommend a day to lose weight? Whatever the calculator says. How long after you work out should you take protein? Literally directly after. The second you get in the car, go ahead and take your scoop of protein powder, mix it with water. That's it. It's a great time to take it. Now, yeah, good. Extra protein. Sounds great. Hey, Marissa. 1,600 basal metabolic rate. I work out. Should I factor in the calories I burn? No. If you use the calculator, it'll ask you how much you work out. So if it says if you tell me you work out 5 days a week, the calculator will say, okay, you work out 5 days a week, you need to eat 2,000 calories a day. That's already based on how much you work out. So you don't need to try to. It already accounted for how many calories you're going to burn in the future. So you don't need to try to eat more calories. That's how we kind of screw ourselves up. Burning calories and then eating them. You're not burning as many calories as you think you're burning. I don't care what your watch is telling you, it's lying. And then you're overeating the amount of calories you think you burn. Stop. Should everyone take creatine? No one should take creatine. Anybody can take creatine. There's no negatives with it. It's a very research product. However, there's no real benefit to it, Mercy. You already get creatine because you eat protein. So why do you need more? You don't. The only people who would need to take it are people who really train very heavy in the gym, excessively, 5-6 days a week of training. I only want you to train 3 days a week. That's all I train. I'm a bodybuilder. I mean, I wouldn't take creatine. It's not that it's bad. It's just like, what is the point? Why am I buying yet another damn supplement? For what? You don't need it. Simplify your life. Simplify your life. Simplify your life. Stop confusing it. Okay, the only way for me to build muscle is if I get some creatine. Blah, blah, blah. Life is very simple. Make it simple. Yeah, go to bed earlier by getting a plan so you can know what you're eating at night so you can go to sleep. Can you have a plan where you lose weight but also gain muscle? All the plans are like that. Thank you. All these plans are just focused on maintaining and building more lean muscle mass. If you just focus on that, you'll lose fat as a result. Can you substitute Quest bars for protein shakes if they're the same calories, same protein range? Yes. Thank you so much, Belly Rubs. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'll buy a plan. Use the discount code 40 now. I've worked with personal trainers and haven't been able to lose weight. Yes, personal trainers teach you how to lift weights. They do not teach you how to eat less. Yeah, that's okay. It's two different sectors. If you want to get a better personal trainer, look into a weightlifting coach, bodybuilding coach. They really got the nutrition down pat, because there's no point in going to the gym if you're not going to change really the way your body looks. That's frustrating. I did CrossFit for 8 years and I was overweight the entire time because the nutrition wasn't there. 3 days a week, yes. Should the workouts be full body? No, they're split up. They can be, but in the 90-day progressive overload workout plan, they're splits. I burned 900 calories at the gym thinking I could work out Chinese food from the night before. Lou thought he burned 900 calories at the gym. No, he did not. Lou, I used to love thinking I burned 1,000 calories and wondering why I was still big. If you burn 1,000 calories every single day, that means you would have burned 7,000 calories by the end of the week. And if you ate decent, you should have lost at least 2 pounds. Every 3,500 calories in a deficit is a pound of weight loss. How did I gain weight at the end of that week? Because I never burned 1,000 calories a day. And I ate way more than I was burning, so it didn't matter. You just want a six-pack, eat less calories. Yeah, it's okay, Lou. It's okay. You don't have to buy them. You can get something else. Do you do private consultations? I have 1,000 questions. You could just ask them, email them, text message them, Facebook them, ask them in the chat. I answer every single one. Okay, I gotta finish up though. So essentially, just forget about creatine. Correct. How many miles a day do you walk? 30 minutes a day is what I walk on the treadmill. Then I get 8 to 10,000 steps in a day using my watch. The Fine Fitness watch is available. Link in the bio. It helps track your steps. So yeah, I'm at like 10,000 steps right now today. That's because I wake up at 4 a.m. and I do my workouts. So how many miles is that? No clue. Don't care. Do you, Lady J, focus on losing 1 pound a week? Get that number. Why would you have very few vegetables? Why do you need vegetables? So you could poop fiber. You could get fiber supplements. You could just pour fiber into your food. You could take a scoop of fiber, and that's as much fiber as you need for the day to like poop. Vegetables, when I was overweight, this is nothing to do with like this per se, but when I was overweight, I would use vegetables and fruits as a way to overeat, and I had no clue, because I used to be like, it's fruits and vegetables. You can have fruits and vegetables. You need fruits and vegetables. So I would overeat fruits and vegetables. I would get broccoli, but I would put cheese on it and I put a bunch of butter in it. And then I would dip it in ranch. Hey, it's broccoli. Hey, it's 2,000 calories. The hell is going on? Or I would be on a kick where I would be like, okay, I'm eating nothing but fruits. So I would go to yes, Mama, you're right. Thank you. I would go to Publix and I would get all the biggest fruit bowls. All the ones with pineapples, mangoes, like, ooh, all the good fruits. And it's okay to eat because I'm all right. It was just my excuse to overeat. So there are no free foods on this plan. Everything you can eat, if you ate a booger right now, that's a calorie. I don't want you to become obsessed with calories, but I do want you to become aware of them. So you're not going to see anywhere on my plan where it's just like, eat as much as you want right here. No. Like, measure it out. Start paying attention and start paying attention to the way that you're preparing it. Because if you're preparing your broccoli with a ton of butter and you're dipping it in ranch, it ain't broccoli no more, boo. So vegetables, important. You need them. Blah, 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 blah. But do you need them to lose weight? Absolutely not. You do not need to eat vegetables to lose weight. Absolutely not. I don't know. I hope that answers your question. Okay, should you do yoga before or after workout? Whenever you feel comfortable. Is your meal plan good for diabetics? Yes, ask your doctor, but I have a lot of people with diabetes on my meal plans, no longer on their medications. Genetically, I'm thicker. I'm a thicker woman. Is it possible to get slimmer and keep my muscle? What genetics do you have that I don't? You're not genetically bigger. If you're a Black woman, 62% of us are obese. 2 out of 3 Black women are obese. What's wrong with being obese? Cancer, infertility, high blood pressure. You're not genetically bigger. You're not a dinosaur. You don't have big bones. If you want to know how big you are, get a DEXA scan, DEXA. It's a scan, an x-ray of your body. It'll literally tell you how big you are. You'll see your bones and you'll see how much weight you're putting on your bones. You'll see how much fat you're putting on yourself. We're dying. We're sick. I don't know. We're not genetically bigger. I used to say the same thing too. I had big genetics, came from a big family. I just had bunch of stuff I used to say. All of it was a lie. So Bianca Morgan, genetically, you're not bigger. Unless you come from a place I'm really not familiar with. But I doubt that. I doubt that. So get a plan. Learn how to lose fat. Build muscle. Create whatever body type you want. You're not endorphic and you can't become... Nah, just build muscle. Can you give us an example of breakfast? Egg whites, oatmeal, regular. How's wedding planning going? It's going amazing. Oh, I think we're starting to get some bills in. We're getting a cake. We got a fake cake. We have a fake cake that we have to pay for. But my sister said, yeah, if he asks about creatine one more time, my sister is going to pay for our fake cake. So I'm so excited. It's going to be a fake cake at the wedding. Oh, should I tell people that? Maybe I want people to think it's real. But you know what we really going to have? Publix cake come right out of the bag. I want Publix sheet cake. That's the only cake that I want to eat on my wedding day. So the beautiful cake is going to be a fake one. And Nicole said she's going to pay for it. The real cake is a Publix sheet cake coming straight from the back. I want the marble sheet cake. I want 2 different kind of sheet cakes. But the fake one is very nice. Thank you so much, Tara. Any particular brand of fish oil, you get the Fine Fit Fitness. Amy, you got to start over. Just go to bed for the rest of the day. Yeah, rid of this. I want thin thighs. Get a sample meal plan link in the bio. Daily podcast. Thank you. All meal plans under weight loss says weight gain bulk. I'm having trouble choosing. Use search engine. Search how many calories you're supposed to be eating based on the calculator, and then get the 90-day plan associated with it. 90-day plan doesn't include it. The 90-day plan is a meal plan. It's 4 meal plans, 4 grocery lists, 2 30-day workout splits, and it includes the 2-week anti-inflammatory meal plan. I want to look better and feel better. Yes. Maybe she had like body frame, like genetically she's muscular. No one's genetic. No. You know, like, okay, so sometimes people say like things like, oh, genetics, like Simone Biles genetics or something like this. Simone Biles been into gymnastics since she was a child. So she, that's a way of a calisthenics like that. Calisthenics help you build muscle. So Simone Biles has been able to do a pull-up and a push-up and whatever else since she was a child. Her parents saw that, they put her in the sport, and they pushed her to do great at the sport. Not saying that anybody else could have that level of Simone Biles, but whatever. When we talk about genetics, I want you to think about yourself, who maybe didn't have as many opportunities. When you were younger, were you able to pull yourself up on your bunk bed? Were you able to climb trees? Yes. What would have happened if somebody would have put you in gymnastics? What would have happened? Your skills would have got better? I think they would have. What would have happened if you would have stayed in the sports? You know, you ever seen like a cheerleader's body type, gymnast body type? They have like a very similar body type. Is this because they were born with this body type, or is this because they've been doing workouts or calisthenics or whatever to help this body type mature, to not gain fat? While I was in middle school gaining weight because I was eating every single thing at the house, Simone Biles was at her gymnast class, not eating calories in a surplus. And that's how I gained all the weight. She was lifting her body off and going upside down or whatever the hell she was doing. She was building muscle. I wasn't building no muscle. I was eating, gaining fat. Okay. It's just muscle. Or it's just fat. Hey, Leah, that's what we're made of. Thank you so much, Dyra. Long live Publix. Exactly. You need you a 5-tier wedding cake. Yes. How can someone lose weight that can't work out due to bad allergic reaction to sweating? Eating less. When do you sleep? Every single night. Thank you so much, Lala. Confession time. While on a 2-week detox, I'm having trouble staying away from sugar and cheese. That is a big indicator that you need to stay away from it. Thank you so much, Jennifer. What about the Peloton bike? You can use it as cardio. Thank you for all your useful information. Thank you, Vibin. Is walking good for muscle building? No. Do you think it's better to work out first in the morning? Yes. What are your thoughts on beef? Eat it, but if you eat a lot of it, you'll gain weight because it can be high in calories. You said it so fast. It's the 90-day plan. Oh, it's a meal plan. It comes with 4 meal plans, 4 grocery lists, 2 30-day workouts lists. Thank you so much. Love you so much, Growth. You rarely eat it. Thank you so much, Felicia. How do you eat anything before working out? How? Do you? Do you? Yes, I eat before working out. I think everyone should. Good carbs in the gym means you could push heavy weight, means you could build muscle. How much water should you drink? There's no set amount of water that anybody should drink. No studies are firm on it. Thank you, mommy. No studies are firm on it. The best indicator for if you should drink more water is your pee. What color is your pee? What does it smell like? But I would suggest half a gallon every day. Hey, mamas, the calculator we put activity for your current activity level. You're not working out right now, but you should be able to calculate it with possible activity level. No, not possible. If you're not working out at all right now, put 0. You ain't working out right now. Thank you so much, Arlene. I appreciate you. Is red beans with rice a good consistent meal? And chicken, how many calories is in it? That could be high in calories. Can you build muscle using resistance bands? As a beginner, I would say no. Let's say to build muscle, it requires stress. So you have to stress your muscle and muscle exhaustion or muscle fatigue. So let's say if you're doing resistance bands and you're trying to build your bicep, maybe it would take 100 reps with the resistance band before you build a muscle. But the problem is by the time you get to rep 23, you're tired. So you drop it. It might take 100 reps to build a muscle, but you get tired before you hit to 100 reps. So resistance bands for a beginner, not really. No, not at all. Your mom be like, this girl don't never know when to get off live. That's exactly what my mom said. She just texted me. Does your meal plan work for people who had surgeries? Yes. Thank you so much, Chanel. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Empire. This one has like 100 comments over here. Is body decomposition possible? Losing weight while building muscle? Yes, that's all this plan is. What do you think about Barre? Barre is amazing. Great way to relax, stretch, core. Building muscle? No, still go to the gym. Is it possible to gain muscle if you eat one meal a day and drink different homemade juices? How many calories are you drinking or eating, and how much protein are you getting in? Doesn't sound like you get a lot of protein in that way. Hey, Miss Callie, how much protein should you eat? If you had a 1,500 calorie meal plan from the link in the bio, you would be eating 500 calories of protein, which would be about 140 or something grams of protein, something like that. I haven't been able to lose my baby weight. Get a sample meal plan. Okay, guys, I appreciate you. Broccoli is starch. Yes. Can we talk about the correct way to prepare salad? Because folks be missing it. Yeah. All of the sauces, the cheeses, the eggs, the bacon on a salad, it ain't no salad no more. That's not how you're gonna lose weight. You're losing fat, but not weight. Well, it's only important to lose weight, so you don't have to lose fat. You don't have to lose weight. Just losing fat is all you need to do. No, that's not my brand, Felicia. FineFitSisters.com. FineFitSisters.com. When do you? I think people say it's more. Yeah. Thank you so much, Witherspoon. What's the best weightlifting options for pouch? None. Eating less. Sample meal plan, link to bio. What to eat before and after workout, whatever's on your plan. Eggs are good, yes. Does it make a difference if you work out in the morning or night? No. For salads, I never. No. Yeah, you skinny girl. Intermittent fasting, terrible. It's back up. Yeah, it's going crazy with the comments. I'm almost off. Thank you so much, Ray. I appreciate you. Hope you're having a great holiday too. Thank you so much, Marquisa. Yes, get the 90-day dream body. You have folks eat the same. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Thank you, VSM. WMS. I don't work out, but I lift heavy boxes up and down the ramp all day. Should I? Yeah. No. If you don't work out, that's not working out. But if you're active, you put that in. How to prevent muscle loss when you're cutting? Don't undereat and keep training. Can you build muscle at home? Do you have enough weights at home? Probably not. Thank you, Ray. I'm trying to finish these comments. Do you have before or after pictures of yourself? Yes, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, everywhere. And if you join the Facebook group, which is absolutely free, Fine Fit Fitness, you'll see thousands of other people with their before and afters. 3 hours. We did good today. Thank you so much. I think I don't know what to do, what to eat. Tessie, it's okay. Send me an email. We did good. 3 hours today. Okay. What is good to build muscle in your back? Lifting heavy weights. You can do pull downs. You can do rows. Build your back muscles. Build your lats. Hey, Melanin, thank you so much, Jab. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Jab. All day. You've been here for 3 hours too. Jeez Louise. All right. Tomorrow. I love you tomorrow. Remember, create a healthy relationship with food. Whatever you do to lose weight, you have to do the same thing to keep it off. You cannot do one thing to lose weight and then stop it. You can gain the weight back. Thank you, Hold Fast. Yes, Lou, go for your 30-minute walk. I'm so proud of you, Lou. Thank you, Shades of Nudes. Tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Friday? You want to lose stomach? You guys can see me at the gym on tomorrow. I'll take you to the gym with Doug. Questions. Is there a reason you speak so fast, Kita? Because I have a lot of questions that come really quickly, and I want to answer every single one of them. So when I was overweight, I had a lot of questions. And sometimes, like, even though it can feel so silly or mundane to me, it can really just change someone's life. I say something like, no, you shouldn't do this, or yes, this is the reason why you should do that. That could be the one thing that you needed to spark some inspiration. So I try to answer everyone. Thank you, Adrian. And if you have additional questions, you can enter them in on our website and I'll get back to you. You've been here for 2 hours. TRB, you are a trooper. You want to lose your stomach, but you keep the weight. Get a sample meal plan. Keep you motivated at the gym. Yes. What time do I go on live? Oh, I'm going to go live at the gym 9 a.m. tomorrow with Doug. I'll be with my fiance and my sister, but then I'll go live like this regular live earlier in the day, probably like 6:37 again. Thank you, Adrian. What to eat before and after workout, whatever's on your plan. So the plan has 5 meals a day. Eat meal 1 before workout, eat meal 3 after workout. Whatever. Hey, Aqua, you have a fupa since you was 14? Dang, get a sample meal plan. What are must-haves for the gym? Must-haves for the gym? I don't think anything. What do you must-have for the gym? A plan. Just a plan to tell you what to do and how to do it. Thank you, pretty. Yeah, Melanie, I'll take you to the gym tomorrow. Training your waist is just like Invisalign or braces. If your teeth bucked up, then you get braces. You gotta wear them for a real long time. But then eventually you get perfect teeth. But then after that, you still gotta wear your retainer to keep your teeth in line. Training is just like that. If you do it every single day consistently, yeah, it can help create a smaller waistline. It is not gonna help you lose fat though. But what happens if you stop wearing the trainer all the time? All right, it ain't gonna be like that no more. Were you ever shy when you went into the gym? Yes, I used to wear a bunch of clothes. I used to be insecure. I didn't know what to do. So it was bad. But then, knowing what to do in the gym, you have more confidence. Oh, thank you so much, Sunshine. Should you buy all 3 plans you have on the board? Nah, just get the 90-day plan. Use the discount code 49 40 now. Hello, Coco. I love you. I miss you. Kodiak cakes replace oatmeal. Yeah, you'll work out. Thank you so much, Witherspoon. Thank you so much, Too Smooth. Thank you so much, Carol. You're doing my PT while here. Yes, we hear you even though when you speak fast. Thank you, Erie Girl. I'll be trying to slow down. Stage 4 cancer. I'm so sorry about that. And teach hip hop dance classes and need to build muscle. Yes, Mira. The plan can help. The progressive overload plan. Ask your doctor. Okay, new name didn't turn down one plate. One plate didn't turn down. Thank you, Too Smooth. Do you have a substitute for mushrooms? Just omit them. Don't eat them. Thank you so much, Mira, for getting a 2,300 calorie plan. Enjoying the day. Oh, I know, Lou. Lou been up here since 4 a.m. Have you ever trained pregnant lady? I don't train pregnant ladies. Time zone, Eastern. You're a truck driver, normal schedule. That's okay. Just get the plan and bring the meals with you. Mommy, I'm out. 90-day plan. 90-day plan. It includes the anti-inflammatory plan. Should the goal in gym be sweating? Absolutely not. The goal in the gym should be lifting heavy and giving it your all. Sweating is not a part of it. If you sweat, good. If you don't sweat, good. On the Stairmaster, very good. How much would I lose in a 90-day plan? How big are you and how dedicated are you? Most people lose 8 to 15 pounds in the first 2 weeks. Do you recommend progressive overload? Yes. Okay. The South. No mushrooms. If you don't like mushrooms, just don't eat them. It's not important. It's not an important part. Okay. Okay. Thank you guys. I love you guys. I'm out. Yes, mom calling it a day. Okay, period. Poo. Love you guys. See you guys later. Okay, bye. 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 Oh.